let people know that we are streaming Waning Whispers.
We are the streamers.
Alright, let me get the link.
My silly guy.
Chad, can I use the image you drew that one time?
Yeah. It's another normal Thursday. Is that the one you were talking about? That's the one I thought of. Yeah, you absolutely. Any fan art I draw for this.
Thank you.
I leave them upon your doorstep.
All right.
All right.
I am pretty excited. It's going to be a fun session. We're going to figure out the combat and see if this combat is good or not.
Round 1, Pim unconscious.
Yeah!
Gets critted 3 times and dies instantly.
Woo! Hey, that means Cool gets to die too. That's a win for me.
You can't die, because if you die, they'll pick up your knife and take Tess with them.
I can't die. I can't die. Pim, listen. I'm putting him in the corner. I'm beefing him up. I got the wet towel for him. You're gonna go in there. You're gonna beat the shit out of those guys.
You're gonna win. You're not gonna lose.
You're gonna stab them with your bestie. You'll declare ruin upon their homes and families. Why did I make him look like that? / pause. Oh yeah, I'll switch over to the chat in Firefox. There it is.
All right. I think I am ready to start.
Woo!
How are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good, GM Tiny.
Nice. All right. I guess without further ado, let's get ahead. Let's get started with the 7th episode of Waning Whispers. At the edge of the old district, you can see a dense fog of its neighbor, Dead Pass. On the boundary, one hears nothing but a silent howl on the wind, as if life itself stopped right before crossing over. 2 figures walk into view. Are you sure you want to follow me into Dead Pass? No offense, but you look well off, rich. You're gonna get robbed the second we walk in there. If that is where you believe your targets to be, then I must insist on accompanying you. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Brooke operates in Dead Pass. I got all my assignments from some guy there. He had a weird shadow like yours. You see Lithers steps forward and puts a hand on Emlyn's shoulder. Excuse me for breaking your train of thought. I just want to make one thing clear. Your plan is to walk directly to Brooks' lair while surrounded by his guards. And you assume you're going to win, correct? Okay, look. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid. I got a better plan than that. I'm not just gonna walk in. Oh, by all means, tell me what the plan is. Okay, fine. I don't have a plan. I was just gonna run in and, I don't know, make another black hole. It didn't seem to kill the last person you tried to kill. But, because I am here, let me lend you my aid, and maybe you'll change your mind and get another pact with Vom himself. Are you still trying to convince me about Vom? You see Lithers holds his hands up. Apologies. But first, let's put our thinking hats on. You have allies. Why not let them help? Emlyn turns for a second. I don't want to bring them in. It's my mess. I did this to myself. Lithers, seeing the situation before, can't help but to offer his own advice. He steps forward. And at that moment, as Lithers stepped forward, he immediately begins coughing blood before falling to the ground. What? Emlyn turns around wildly. Hey, are you okay? What hit you? And she sees on his back is several puncture wounds. I don't think I'm doing too well. Hey, don't pass out. Come on. And upon further inspection, they're not just puncture wounds. They're bullet holes.
Oh,
But she didn't hear a gunshot. She looks around, and a figure walks into frame. Shame. I was aiming for you. He says as he reloads his shotgun. Oh, shit, they got a bounty on my head? You know what it is. Nothing personal. He says as he levels his shotgun to Emlyn. And going to another scene. Several figures dash forward towards Pym as you both ready yourself for a fight.
Yay!
All right. This is your combat tutorial. So, I assume you don't have any skills in swinging that knife around.
Unless noble etiquette counts, no.
So, in this fight, Tess will lend you her aid.
Yay!
Since she is possessing the knife.
Yay!
So, I will, for visual sake, I'll put Tess on screen. And I'll do something for you, really quickly.
Test is your stand.
Yeah, she's your stand at the moment.
I get two.
Where is...
Ooh.
I'm trying to find the current mana. There we go.
It's a good song.
Let me update.
My face when I give someone a device to commit terrible crimes with, and they go and commit terrible crimes. That's happened.
Terrifying. A silent shotgun. Hey, but it works.
Hey, it worked well. I mean,
Worked really well.
he's thinking
Getting immediate use out of that.
Here we go. Sorry, props. Okay, so,
Yeah.
I believe you should be able to see Tessa's mana? I don't think you can see it.
I can't see it now.
Ah, okay.
That's probably a token setting.
Yeah. Okay, that is fine for now.
Yeah.
Right now, Tess has 45 mana.
Holy shit.
She's a ghost. She does not have HP. Her mana is her HP. For every +1 to the D20, you use 1 mana.
Okay. Can I
So
determine
if
this
you want to roll with
before
a
or after?
+5, you use 5 of her mana.
Okay, so I determined before I roll?
Yeah, you determine before you roll.
Okay.
So, damage is fixed. So that means every weapon does a specific amount of damage. Right now, your dagger does 4 damage.
Right.
And, hold on, let me roll it. Where's, there we go. Okay, so, we'll start with you, Pim.
Yay.
How fights work is you roll the d20 plus how much do you want to put into the attack, and you'll deal 4 damage. How the actions work is you can attack as many times as you want, as long as you don't get a failure or a mishap. If you get a failure or a mishap, your turn immediately ends.
Okay.
And every extra action you take gets a cumulative -5.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's like overextending yourself. Can you choose to end your turn, or do you have
Yes, you can choose to end your turn. You don't have to
Okay.
force yourself to critical fail or something.
Okay. Here's my question. I don't have any skills that apply necessarily. Oh, I see. I don't have any skills.
The new
Yes.
things I've added to
Yes.
your sheet.
I don't have any skills for attacking necessarily. With this dagger, would I add any of my skill modifiers? Like the strength
If you
dex?
had relevant skills, yes.
Okay.
For attributes, yes as well.
What is the
So,
relevant
Your
attribute?
dagger, you want to use your dex or your strength.
I'm gonna use my dex because my strength's -1.
So you can use your dex, and
Yeah.
if you want to use any of Tessa's power, you can add that, and it'll subtract from her HP.
This is a first roll, so I don't have a -5. I'm gonna just go. Let's just go the regular dex modifier. Which is +2. I'm going to just immediately this guy in
Alright.
front of me. Good, 4 damage.
You
My
dash
scarab.
forward with your dagger and stab this guy for 4 damage. And here's another hidden mechanic that I did not tell you on purpose.
Yeah.
You know how you would have a -5 for each action?
Yes.
Daggers are light weapons. That means the penalty is not -5, it's -3.
Oh. For repeated attacks.
Yes.
I see. Well, that's good to know. Because I'm
So,
stabbing him again.
You can roll again with a -3.
Again, I don't want to use Tessa's life force, so I'm not going to.
Very
-3,
fair.
so just a
Yes.
-1 to balance out the dex.
All right,
Well.
you hit again. You want to go gambling? -6.
Let's go gambling! Pim runs up to this guy and stabs him maybe 3 times. Okay, -6.
You start. Yep, -6.
I will use 2 point from Tez.
All right.
To make that only a -2 total. What the fuck?
All right. Tell me how you bring this guy down.
Pim immediately gets the threatening aura from them and is just like, alright, I get this. I understand what's happening. I processed this immediately, perhaps a bit too quickly even. As soon as they show hostile intent, Pim almost casually walks up to this guy, dodges an initial attack, and then just in the back, stab, 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 push to the ground.
So how much HP did you use from Tess?
2.
2? Okay.
So it should be at 39.
Stab, and this guy falls to the ground immediately. Who are you passing it over to?
Unfamiliar with turn systems, so I don't know if it's the worst thing in the world to let them go last. I imagine Tess doesn't have her own actions? Because she's in the
She does not.
dagger, right. But I also really want to know what Kulik will do. I'll let this guy go next.
All right. He's going to step up, and he's going to attempt to hurt you.
Okay.
What was his bonus? I see.
Oh, yeah, that's a question. So I stabbed this guy until he fell. That ended my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, actually, you could have kept going, actually.
I would have ended my turn.
Okay.
I'm a gambler, but not addicted yet. Let's
Oh
go!
my God. This guy runs up with his, like, club and swings at you, Pim. And tell me how you dodge this.
Pim, having pushed this guy to the ground, is perhaps getting a little cocky, a little overconfident, looks down into the now bloody dagger, sees Tess, like, pointing rapidly, turns, and then steps back.
And this other, he's gonna pass it to the other goon, and the other goon's going to give it a try.
Let's go! Let's go!
Partial success. Look, he'll do half damage.
Okay.
However, you have defending options.
Yes.
Mooks don't get defending rolls because they take forever, and
That's
they
fair.
don't really matter in a fight. Bosses can take defending actions, and players, or
Okay.
like mini bosses and stuff like that. Basically, special enemies.
Yeah.
You can roll your block, dodge, or parry against this, and you each use different attributes.
I see.
And they each have special effects depending on what you choose.
What does parry do?
Parry, so they have different effects depending on a full success and a partial success. Parry is the most, what's the word? The most risky option, because a partial success with the parry is considered a failure.
Oh.
However, a full success with a parry allows you to not only block the damage, but attack back at a -5.
Oh shit.
A block and an evade on full successes let you not take damage. On a partial success for an evade lets you take half damage and physically move your character 5 feet away. And a block lets you take half damage and reduce the damage equal to your con modifier.
Well, my con modifier is 0. Let's go
But
gambling!
regardless on any of these, on a full success, you don't take any damage. And the thing is, you're not rolling against the regular table, you're rolling against
Yeah.
their roll.
Oh, I'm rolling against their roll, which in this case is a 10.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing full success is it meeting or is it beating?
Full success is meeting.
Okay. And then is it a -5 for the attack back, or is it a -5 for the parry itself as well?
For the attack back.
Okay. I think I will ask for 2 more points from my dear friend Tess.
She will give you it.
Thank you, Tess. And I'm going to... I want to let Kulik have any of the action, so I'm going to dodge.
Right.
So that's a 0 plus a 2 plus a 2. Eep!
Oh, you try to dodge. Wait, hold on. Is that within... I can do math.
Yay.
That is within 3. That's a partial. You take half damage. So you take half of the half. You take 1 damage, and you move 5 feet away.
Let me...
However,
yeah.
it's not the end of his turn. He's still got more. That's still considered a full success.
Right.
He's still attacking.
Alright. Let's see what you do, Kulik.
Nope. The goon missed. Mishapped. Oh my gosh. He swings his club, and Kulik, freaking out, seeing this man move up close, like throws his hands up and accidentally knocks the guy's club out of his hands.
Just smacks it.
And Kulik's like, oh hey, well would you look at that? He picks up the club and starts running.
Oh. Well, if you were just gonna run, why didn't you say so?
And now it's back to you, Pim.
Can I trip this guy before I run?
Give it a try. You can give it a try.
What kind of roll is that?
You just roll your regular attack.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna roll, Dex. Actually, this guy doesn't have a weapon. I'm gonna trip the guy that has a weapon.
Oh, yeah. You go for it. That's a partial. So, as a partial, you basically kind of try and go for a trip, and he kind of stumbles a little bit. He'll get half of his movement, but he still has his full movement.
Okay, so I moved 5 feet. How much movement do I have?
You have 5 squares plus your dex mod.
Oh, so like 7.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is there any kind of dashing action?
No.
Okay, so each of these squares is... That's 2 meter... Wait, what?
just read them as squares.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pim is going to go here because he's moved 1.
Alright.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So, Pim, you start running for your life before.
Uh-oh.
You see a figure block your path.
Oh no.
Well. If it isn't Pim. Pim, you never mentioned your name to this man ever.
Who are you?
A big fan.
Big fan?
Well, let's walk and talk, Pim.
Pim glances behind him. Are they chasing him at all?
Yeah, you see them running at you in the distance. Like, try getting closer.
Yeah. Let's book it.
He smiles, and, Pim, you feel yourself sink into this man's shadow. And let me... Actually, that is a good moment to switch to a different person's perspective.
Yay!
We will... we'll do the rest of that another time.
I'll be safe.
Who are
It's
you up to?
perfectly
We're
safe.
asleep right now.
It's perfectly safe.
That's fun. Once Pim gets to the other side, it will be morning. So, let's do this song. No, let's do this one.
Also, I like Combat Tiny. I like that.
Thank you. All right. Calorie.
No boy.
This is your turn. Calorie, a smell hits your nose as you smell something absolutely delicious.
Okay.
As you wake up, you smell something cooking. You see April immediately darts up and starts running as she smells something.
Calorie looks very surprised. As she was pretty sure it would have been her that was cooking something. So now she's just confused.
As you step outside, you see someone grilling some steaks. And you see he looks at you, Calorie. April. Who's this goblin to you? And April, like, looks at you, Calorie. Friend. He stares at you, Calorie.
She looks at him. She has a very sparkly look in her eyes.
Has this friend taken things from you? No. I give her thing. Very well. He looks at you, Calorie. Apologies. I know that I know that April can be very trusting of many people, but that often means that she's trusting of people that she shouldn't trust. I'm Parker.
I am Calorie.
He holds out a hand.
She shakes it.
You can see that this guy looks very well dressed to be in a cave under the sewer system.
Yeah. So, how do you know April?
I've been taking care of her for quite some time. Well, I took care of her when she was younger, and I come to visit sometimes.
Okay.
He like puts one of the steaks on this the stone for April to eat, and April starts tearing into it.
How long has she been living down here?
Several years. Long before I actually came.
Okay. And
what do you do exactly?
I am a I I am a researcher.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a priest.
No, I don't associate it with gods.
Oh, I see.
You see him when he says that, you can tell that it's like when you mentioned a priest, it like he had a very specific face of disgust. I don't associate with gods. I'm a researcher at a library in the Grey Crown District.
What are you researching?
I research myths and legends about the old district, and April helps me out from time to time.
Oh, the whole give a thing, get a thing?
Similar, but um, instead of items, random things that she gives me, I ask for information.
Okay.
Speaking of information, he turns to April. What do you know about the ghost of the ghost of the orphanage? Do you see April stop eating for a second? And April shrugs for a moment and then says, um, "They wear cloak. I know that. Any more information?" April shakes her head, no.
There's an orphanage ghost?
Yes, there's a myth about someone called the ghost of the orphanage. And they seem to stalk around that area. Just planning to learn more about them.
Like the orphanage here?
Yes, the one in the old district.
Trying to think. Has Calorie ever seen anyone stalking around the orphanage in a cloak?
You? I mean, have you been looking closely? No, you really haven't.
Okay.
But like,
That's wild. I'm from there. I've never seen anyone in a cloak.
wait, you're from the orphanage,
Yeah.
and you haven't seen any mysterious person wearing a cloak.
No. I mean, maybe it was me, but I don't wear cloaks. So it couldn't be me. No one
No,
else I've known there that wears cloaks either.
you'd be too short for the accounts that I've gotten. He thinks for a moment. If you do happen to see them, let April know, and she'll let me know.
Alright.
Anyways, how did you come to know April?
Oh, she tried to take something from me, and I asked her to give it back.
He stops for a moment and looks at April. April just says, "Sorry." Apologies for her behavior. She tends to take things. I've tried to convince her that she shouldn't be just grabbing anything that she sees, but she's convinced that if you're not actively looking at something, you simply don't want it.
Huh. Well,
It's,
I'm glad she tried to take something from me, because now I have a friend.
I suppose that is good in a way.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to ask. I was gonna ask April, but how do I get out of here? I don't think I can clear that jump.
He turns back. I have a ladder. If you-
Oh, so it is a very good thing you came along, or I would not have been able to leave without April's help.
Yes, I'm surprised that April even showed you her home. she's not too quick to trust most people. But I suppose he thinks for a second. You weren't angry when she stole something from you.
No, not really.
Strange, but he leaves the the other steak on the grill for a moment, and you see him take out a device from his back, and then click it as you see a ladder. It like extends itself into a ladder, and he kind of leaves it on the ground. If you want to go back, you can use this ladder. We just spawn a ladder.
Is that Magitech?
Yes, it is Magitech.
Oh, wow. Did you make that?
He looks back to the ladder. No.
No.
Keller, do you want to roll any, I guess any, oh wait, you wouldn't have any knowledge about the Grey Crown District. I guess never mind.
No, yeah, I don't think Calorie would know anything about that.
Yeah.
Does it cost a gold to get in?
Well, since you're here, I suppose you can have this steak.
I didn't want to impose. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He nods.
Oh, it's made on a fire. This is my least favorite part.
Wait, hold on. Before you start to grab it with your bare hands, he grabs the steak and puts it over here. But other rock.
Okay, Tiny, what bonus do I get for this?
A steak is +6.
+6. Let's go. Okay.
There you go. That's
14 is full success.
full success for the eat. Well, I shouldn't stay too long. I'm needed elsewhere. So if you're willing to come with me, Calorie.
Oh, sure.
You need to leave out through the old district, I assume.
Yeah, that's where I gotta get to. Oh, before I go, April.
Oh, yeah.
She rummages through her pockets.
I give you a thing, I get a thing?
Yeah. You thing, get thing.
Okay.
Could I get away with giving some of the brushes?
It would be too much of an infinite money glitch.
Okay, fair enough. April probably doesn't have change.
Probably not.
Okay. I'm making an investment here. I'll give her a silver.
Okay, a whole silver. Ooh, shiny. Thank you. What thing you want?
She describes again components for making this what was it? Oh right, it's she needs Magitech parts
components
for Magitech components.
Okay. For trying to explain this to her, roll your charisma -5.
Oh, charisma -5. Okay.
Actually, do you have Magitech, right?
I do have Magitech, yes.
Actually, I'll be fair. Use your Magitech -5.
Okay. Thank you, Tiny. Where's my empty? Oh, there it is. Please. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. Just barely.
Yeah, I get you, thing. Creeps over here. She turns off the fireplace and putting the cave in darkness and creeps over here as Parker is just kind of like standing there. He's not really doing much. She sneaks up behind him and she rummages in his pockets, grabbing a bunch of different different Magitech tools, and then going back over. And then she goes over here and then like smashes the tools on the rock until they're broken into pieces, and then goes, yeah, I get you, Magitech.
Oh wow. This is exactly what I was looking for. Fuck, I keep a straight face.
Pickpocketed him and broke his shit.
Thanks. She's gonna pocket all of this stuff. Trying to keep it clearly out of the view of Parker.
You see Parker just waiting, like he's not really paying attention of what just happened.
Okay, but then I have some Magitech components. Oh, okay. Thank you. And she'll head off with Parker, saying nothing.
Fucked up. Oh my god. And let me put you guys here. Parker leads you out. Well then, he after you kind of step out of the well into the old district again, can you do me a favor and not speak too much about April's location?
Oh yeah, sure. It seems like she wants to kind of keep to herself, so.
Yes, I'd very much like her to be free from a lot of things. And right now she seems happy.
I could get that. Yeah, I'll keep her under wraps.
Thank you, Calorie.
Thank
He
you.
holds out a hand to shake.
She'll shake his hand again.
May we see each other again. And he starts walking off. Oh.
Callie's gonna like check her shadow, see if she has it right now.
You do not.
Oh, that's concerning.
Vom is not with you because he went out on a night of the town, but he has not returned yet.
Callie's gonna head home and hope he is just at home.
Great. And as you head home, we go to another scene.
Unmuting just to say, April, my beloved April, I would do anything for you, April.
She's like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Grabs this guy's magic tech devices, smashes them over a rock, and's like, I got you the pieces.
Parker just like standing there waiting for their business to finish, and then just like fire goes out, pockets are now lighter, sparks of Magitech breaking upon the rocks. Here you go.
Wasn't ready for
Oh
that.
my god. I love you, April.
All right. We go to the next scene. Sparrow, you're writing. You're in class, and you're writing. You notice your hand moving on its own as you write in your notebook.
Uh-huh.
You look around the classroom. You hear Dr. Hermesia speaking. Well, actually, you don't hear him speaking. You see his mouth moving, people people in the class answering back, but you can't hear. It's as if you're a passenger in your own body. But you do have the ability to look around.
Can I see what's being written on the board at this very moment?
Roll me your wisdom -5.
Wisdom -5?
Yep.
I'm assuming no skills for this.
Yep, no skills for this. Oh, full success. You look at the board, and it's difficult to read. It's you actually. The best way I can explain is: have you ever tried to read something in your dreams and the words don't make sense?
On brief occasions.
It's as if the words don't make sense, but you pierce through the cloud of uncertainty, and you can read the words on the board, and they look nonsensical to you. But one phrase kind of pops out at you. It's the words "Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget."
Don't forget, I guess. That's I'll take that to heart. I won't forget.
You notice the girl to your right, like she seems to ask you some sort of question, and you notice yourself speak back at her, and before going back to your regular thing in class. You have one more thing you can do. One more thing you can look at.
And look at. Ugh. Fuck, I want to look at and literally all of these people, but I look down at what I may be writing in my own book.
All right, was the -5.
All right. That's not a casting roll. Skills. There we go.
Oh my gosh, we succeeded again. Okay. 7893 Roy Alley, under the chimney. We took it from you before, they will take it again.
7893 Royal Alley?
Roy Alley.
Okay, alright.
And as you look around, hold on. You wake up from a strange dream.
Do I remember any of it?
You'd have to make another wisdom.
Fuck. But Tiny, I'm not supposed to
No,
forget.
-5.
Okay.
But you do have to make another wisdom.
I'll make the wisdom. No modifiers?
No modifiers.
Okay. Can I use astrology for
No. All right, you actually remember everything.
Sparrow fucking blinks. Their Calorie, I'm assuming you're waking Sparrow up.
Which bunk does Sparrow sleep on?
Bottom, I believe.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. She's like shaking him just a little bit.
The Sleep Sparrow probably had like not exactly fucking scared expression, but their brow was like a little bit higher than usual, raising their eyebrows a little bit.
You good?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a
Bad
bit of
dream?
bad is an interesting descriptor. It was. The odd thing is I can remember it quite vividly.
No.
Ellery, no, neither of us are going to know the answer to the question. I think I have to go find an address.
You want to go try and find Pim and do our exercises first, or
Is Pim not back yet? Oh, that's not good.
nor is Volm. He's also gone.
What time is
Morning.
it? Hold on, I need to flip my token. More. Oh, yeah, we don't have clocks yet. We don't know exact time.
There's Magitech clocks.
Do you know the exact time?
Hold on, let me start making a crafting check.
I mean, I
You
look
can
at the
craft a
sun.
clock if you want, actually.
Tiny,
You have spare pieces on you now.
Tiny, I gotta
Like a
have
pocket.
something. I gotta have something I can use to tell the approximate time from the sun.
I don't know. Like, what do you have?
go-
Astrology.
You have
I'll go set up-
astrology? I mean, that only works for space, for not like night, right?
Crypto. Astrology is like celestial bodies.
Could I roll analysis and stare at the sun to ascertain what time it is?
If you roll analysis, you don't need to stare at the sun because you know to not do that. But yes,
Any modifiers?
No negatives.
Okay.
You've lived on this planet long enough to to know the approximate time from the sun.
It's morning.
Just like a normal person, when you look at the sun approximately, you can say, it's about this time of the day.
Yep. Morning.
I think he got himself. I think they got themselves into trouble again.
They probably did. But we don't know where they're at. Without that, we'd just kind of be wandering around aimlessly.
Well,
I-
there's always an aim. Not exactly any
Well-
direction.
Yeah. I know it sounds weird, but I say let's go do our exercises. We'll be in a consistent place, and if they show up, they'll have an idea of where we're at.
You're right.
If we go searching for them all throughout the city, they might come back and not see us here and then go searching through the city. So, yeah, for now, let's stick together, do our routine, and I guess come up with something after the routine.
You're right. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. They'll be back.
Yeah,
They'll be back.
they'll be back.
How was your night out, by the way?
Oh, it was great. I got
I
all the
believe-
stuff I needed.
I believe I recall somebody mentioning a monkey.
Oh, Vom did come by. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I met a monkey.
How big was the monkey?
It was like
What I was April taller or shorter than Sparrow?
How tall is Sparrow?
We gotta reference the height chart.
Did we ever make one?
Oh, we did not make a height chart. I've been putting 6 foot and
Oh.
being like, this is if Sparrow theoretically was 6 foot, but Regoof has not told me a height.
You know what?
Sparrows.
You're right. 6 foot. Saying it
Hell
now.
yeah.
Okay, he's shorter than you. She's shorter than you.
a little shorter than you.
Oh, a little shorter than me.
Yeah, much bigger than me though.
That's quite large for a monkey.
Oh, really? never seen a monkey before. I wouldn't know.
What is a monkey doing in the sewer?
I assume that's where they lived.
No, if my real life information, if real life monkeys are to go off of, usually they live in things like jungles or very wooded areas. GM, please confirm whether or not this is real.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Bo, will you be joining us today?
Oh no. It turns out no one came for my sermon today, so I'm just gonna be hanging out with the teacher here.
I mean, you could always still join us, even if for a single session.
Me? No, I'm not very flexible.
I mean, we all start somewhere. The first step on a long journey is always the hardest.
Yeah, but I had a big meal and I couldn't do this.
Exercise
Oh,
can
wait.
assist with digestion.
Sparrow, don't you have to attend sermons?
I do once per week.
Oh, okay.
Me remembering week. It's week, right? I gotta go look at my fucking contract again. Okay, it's contract. Once per week, yes.
I was just thinking, have you already attended that one?
Not yet. It's mostly waiting for my mornings to become free.
Well, I don't know if Bo would be fine with this. I mean, you could give the sermon while we're doing this.
But was that theoretically possible? Would I be able to both perform stretching and listen to the sermon?
Yeah, that would be fine.
And I suppose you would also. I suppose someone contracted under another god attending your sermon. Is that all right?
I don't see an issue with it.
Okay.
All right, the big book of Geist. She opens her little book. What to say for today? And she flips through and tells you a story from Geist's past. The moral of the story ends up being never bet it all on black. Essentially, the TLDR is never bet it all on black.
Never fucking YOLO.
Yeah.
Do not go all in.
The story goes that him and his friend had to stop some bandits from attacking the town, and they had a choice between protecting both entrances of the town, or protecting one entrance really well, or protecting either kind of in a midway.
Mhm.
And they put all of their eggs in one basket and decided we are going to be protecting the south entrance as much as possible, because that's where the bandits are coming from. Surely they would not rotate to the north. And the bandits did come from the north, and it did not look pretty. And that's when guys learned, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Or a more likely, do not let your enemies know you are putting all of your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, that's the other lesson.
If they placed fucking dummy people up at the other side, they could have possibly fooled the enemy to think that both sides were heavily garrisoned. And taps forehead.
But now that you've heard this one, and you've heard the one Calorie gave, you notice that a lot of the religious texts of the gods are just a mixture of their life stories.
A collection of effective anecdotes.
Yeah.
Canterbury Tales, if you will.
Hey, wait a second. These are just diaries.
That reminds me of this really funny meme where it's Patchy the pirate, and he's like, "That's it? That's nuclear energy? You're just boiling water." You know?
An excellent story, thank you.
It's one of my favorites.
I shall heed it to heart.
And you guys get another day of training in. Let me look at the calendar to see how far. Oh, to the next day your training will complete.
Boa, actually, I have a question.
Hmm?
You have some relative knowledge about a few of the different boroughs of this city, is that correct?
Yep. I know a lot about Grey Crown, Eastward. I've been to Privian Green as well.
Does the address 7893 Roy Alley mean anything to you?
Hold on, let me roll an int check for her. Oh wow! Okay.
Does it ever?
She's like, "Oh yeah, that's a street in Grey Crown."
Interesting. Thank you.
Or that's an address in Grey Crown.
Do you perchance have a map of Grey Crown?
A map? No, but you can get. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say you can get one in a library from Grey Crown, but I don't know if you have enough money to get to Grey Crown. Yeah.
Yes. I need to go put this in my notes since this won't be something I'll be grabbing immediately. Do I have a notes set? Journal. Your journals, there we go. So, suppose combining two morning actions at the same time. How frugal of me. Oh, I can't manipulate this. Oh, I have to add a page. There we go. Well, that was quite the workout. I feel like I'm getting used to it, though.
Yeah, same.
You see the teacher smiles. That means you are internalizing all the training. Soon, there will be nothing left that I can teach you. And it will be self-improvement from then on.
All right. Well, we'll try and keep it up then.
He nods.
Oh.
I suppose once we're done here, whenever I am attending a sermon, I may be performing stretches at the same time. Is that all right, Boa?
That should be fine, as long as it doesn't scare away the other people.
If it does, then I will refrain.
Well,
Anyways, she looks around. Where's your third friend?
we were kind of hoping they would show up during this.
I wonder where they are. And we can go to that scene.
Yay! Yippee!
Let me go over to Dead Pass.
Woohoo! I said it before in chat, but the information we've learned at the beginning of the session makes Pim's decision to walk into the dead pass and explode even funnier. Hi, silly. There he is.
You see him sitting on top of this wall. So, Pim. Saw that you did a number on some of my guys there.
Just defending myself.
Defending yourself. That's fair. But he stands up, starts walking along the wall. You know, it's something that I can't really take. So, what are you gonna do about that, Pim? I just can't let my men go running around getting stabbed. Kind of sets a precedent. Lets other people know that they should be fighting back.
Well, I very much would like, if I wasn't mugged.
Those guys, if I remember, they didn't say they were coming to steal from you. They said they were trying to settle a score or something. He jumps down. Makes me think, what did you do to wrong them? I'd like to see myself as a fair person. And if someone's wronged, I like to set it right.
Right.
How's this? I take your hand, and we can go, and you can walk scot-free.
Single-eyed blinks.
He starts laughing as you hear the clink of a sword as he pulls out a sword from his scabbard. And Pim, here's the real fight.
Yay!
All right, Pim. This is me on your shoulder. Listen to the voices.
Kill that man. Understood.
Teleport that man to the pain dimension.
All right, Pim. It's your turn first.
Alrighty. Well, it pulls out a sword, clearly has intent for my hand. Oh. It's just us?
Yes, you and him.
This guy's stupid. Pim is going to attempt to recreate the 12 damage stabbing of individual goon number 1.
All right, go for it.
Let's see, that's a dex. Nothing else. I'm just gonna freeball it. You know what they say, always bet on black. Let's go. That's a 10.
You see
Shit.
Angler swing his long sword up, and it slaps your weapon out of the way, and he's going to attack back as that is a parry action from him.
Youch. And time to see he does 5 million damage with his sword. So that's a
he does
success.
8 damage as he parries you and then stabs you in the arm.
Ouch! Oh, this Pim still has
Ouch.
this Pim still has full health and is not supposed to. It's supposed to be down to 24 and now to 16?
Yep.
16. Yes, I can do math. Youchie. Does that end my turn, or is it still?
No, that does not end your turn. You can attack again.
Seeing as this guy is on a completely different level, I grow ever closer to declaring ruin. The Pim Mob Psycho 100 stress meter goes up. I think I'm gonna request 3 point
3 HP.
from my good friend, just to make it another regular roll.
You took 3 from before, right?
Total I took 4 from before. So from 41 to 37, now to 34.
Okay.
If my math is correct. The kazoos are gonna start playing. Alright. going to make this a regular stab now that I'm closer.
Yes.
In a sense. Don't put a
Alright,
plus.
like another stab. That's a -3.
I'm using the +3 from taking 3.
Oh, to cancel out.
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh,
Oh my gosh, partial.
not doing great.
He's not even going to parry that. As you see, you try to stab into him. You deal half damage. 2. You stab into his coat, and he laughs. You look like you've never fought a day in your life,
Today's a day, ain't it?
kid.
Pim, I grab you by the shoulders, Pim, Yarrow. In this situation, what arm? For my reference.
What arm? Like
Yes.
what arm you
Left
he's
or right?
trying to take?
Yeah.
We'll say right.
Oh, that's good. That's the fucked up side. I think I'm at a -6.
Yes.
That lends badly for Ruin going the way I wanted it to. But that also lends badly for Ruin going the way that Pim would want it to. And that is just to harm this man, and not, well...
Pim, as you are trying to make this decision in
Yes.
this moment, hold on, let me roll something.
Yay! Will the voices listen to me? That's the real question.
Okay, modifier +2. You see someone leap through the air.
Yeah!
They fly through, grab the side of your arm, and you feel a pull of the void suck away some of your injuries. And
Whoa.
you're healed for 8.
Yay!
Oh, jeez, why the hell are you? Why the hell are you here?
Huh? Oh, hey, Emlyn.
As you hear the reload of a shotgun,
Uh-oh.
gotta step forward. It's the other one.
Oh,
And-
Invoke too.
All right, Pim. It's still your turn.
Definitely can't use Ruin now. Let's go gambling. Oh, there's attack roll. GM modifiers. So that's gonna be a -6. I'm gonna ask for another 3, so down to 31 for my dear bestie. So that's -6 +3 +2 from Dex. Damage rating is 4. Oop, I think I forgot the 2. And it didn't matter!
You swing forward. Tell me how you get this guy.
Distracted by the series of characters coming on screen, Pim takes advantage of this and gets a nasty stab off on Angler's also right arm.
You stab his right arm, and he smiles. Oh, you still got some fight in you. I'll be sure to return the favor. Right, Pim? You still have more actions if you want to continue gambling, or you can pass it to your ally or the enemies.
I think the best idea would be to pass it to Evelyn. You know what you're doing, come on.
Alright. You see Emlyn make a orb of dark energy in her hand. Alright, Pim, I don't know how this power works half the time, but I'm just gonna she shoots off a orb of energy and see.
Ain't that a move?
She used 8 mana for that previous one. So I can do math. I think she's just gonna cap it out and do 10 mana.
Woo!
Alright. You see her shoot a ball of darkness all over there, like far into the distance. And he's like, where the hell are you aiming? You see Emlyn breathing hard. I just reduce the distance between there and you. Flying into the distance.
Tim waves. The hand.
Yes, and she basically reduced that distance as he went flying into the distance, and you see a crash in the mountain as she put it all in the attack, so she does 1 damage with that, but it looked very cool and brought him off screen. Invoke, scratching his head, he shrugs and takes a step forward, and he is going to first things first, he's just going to chuck he's going to shoot you know those net guns? He shoots that one at you, Tim.
Oh fuck!
So this one does not do damage, but he shoots the net gun at you, and you just get covered unless you dodge.
I would like to attempt to dodge.
This is because it's a net gun, you can't block or parry it.
Only dodge.
Yeah, only dodge.
What's the modifier on that? Is it just my dex?
Yes.
Okay. Any minuses?
You need
or
to
nothing?
beat his 14.
Okay. I believe in it. Fuck!
Okay, that is a partial. You're half covered in the net.
What? Huh?
Stay still. I'm not here for you. As he levels his shotgun at Emlyn.
Oh no. So the way turn order goes, he gets another action. He just goes.
Yeah.
Again. Fuck.
Okay. He
Come on, Emlyn.
fires his shotgun, and you see you don't hear any noise. You see Emlyn get chunked as she flies backwards. And he still has another shot in him, so he's gonna do another. Partial success. That's as he shoots her again, and she flies backwards. That's his turn, and he's going to pass it to Angler. Angler's going to spend some time running back. He's still not going to be on screen yet. And Angler's going to pass it to you, Tim.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, that's the business associate of his dear friend Calorie, and that's his friend. Uh-oh.
You can always run, I'll say, no matter what. In this campaign, you can always run.
Does polite young man run in this situation? I think the awful answer is no.
Let's go.
Oof. So he has the net on him. Is there a way to...
The net has 1 HP. It takes... All you have to do is attack it once.
I would like to attack it.
Just keep in mind, once you do that attack, that's considered an action.
Yes.
So...
Movement
you
can be
attack
done
it,
as...
You can attack the net.
Okay.
Movement doesn't count as, like, it's taking up one of your actions.
Okay. No, that's casting. Get me back to attack. I'm attacking with my dagger. It doesn't actually matter. Damage rating for... That cuts through it.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll. You can cut through it instantly.
Him is basically going to run in front of Emlyn. And just check her over. Is she still conscious?
She is very hurt. She is like one more hit and it's lights out for her.
Ugh.
It's good to see the silencer worked, but... Man,
I look over Pim's skills. I see healer is one of them, but he is not a combat medic. He does not have supplies. This is the worst possible scenario.
You
It's
could
not
hit the slay
personal.
button.
It's business. So Pim is going to put the test knife with Emlyn,
Okay.
take a step forward towards Invoke, and do a little bit of listening.
Okay. Hold on. Let me change the music.
That's my bestie. It's time for kazoos.
You begin to listen to the voices, and you don't take any time to second guess yourself. You feel the energy flow into your body as, hold on. What encompasses you is a ghost of a man. As you begin to step forward, and Invoke's like, what the hell is that? And you pick up a ghostly blade of purple flame. And, I think we can move to another scene.
Teddy, you knew this was gonna happen.
Smile? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Everything's fine.
This is
Pim's a brave knight.
What do you mean?
fucking SMH my head.
Anyways, let's go back to our good friends back in the... Okay, there's a camera here already. Nice. Let me pop you guys in here. Sparrow and Calorie. You guys are walking through the city.
Not seen him yet.
Hmm.
Yeah. You could go check the bar.
The bar might be a good place. We could go check the infirmary.
Oh yeah, we should go check on Emlyn. Maybe Pim's just checking on Emlyn. It doesn't explain where Volm went, but he's kind of second to Pim right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you could get rid of Volm anyways.
I don't think
They'll-
so either, but it'd be kind of worrying if that is the case of what happened. Then I'm out of a shadow and out of a god.
That's fair. You know, or walking by, is there anything on this notice board?
Nope. It is as the image suggested is empty. It does not look like it's been used in a long time.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sure been making that noise a lot.
I mean, I'm not
No,
sure if you've see. I'm a little bit in distress.
No, yeah, I get you. I kind of am as well, but I mean, I have a gut feeling that wherever Pim is probably where Volm is, and if that's the case, then Pim's probably all right. Volm would have to ask me, I think, before they did it or he did anything, if it would affect Pim negatively. So
That's true, and if they were doing anything illegal.
exactly. So if they're together, then that can only mean that Volm is helping Pim.
Let's go to the bar.
Yeah.
We could probably use something to eat.
Oh, I've already eaten.
I see.
So I can cover your meal if you want.
I would appreciate it, yes.
All right.
I'll catch us a nice fish later.
That'd be nice. I'd like to go to the docks again, do some work there when people aren't missing.
Mm-hmm. Let's RP walking to the edge of the map to indicate that we are leaving.
We have to enter the loading zone.
Yeah. Change the music to this one. You get into the Snapdragon Inn.
Well, I see they aren't dead.
Those are the faceless goons. There's just a lot.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
New face in town. I mean, we got 3 new faces in town. Unless have I seen this one before? Maybe.
Nope.
Nope. All right, 3 new faces in town. 4. That one's scary though. I see the Dr. Minnow is here.
She's always here.
Hey, Clyde, have you seen Pim?
No, I haven't seen the kid.
Oh, have you seen me, but very ominous and shadowy looking?
Can't say I have.
Okay.
Do you
Darn.
have an ominous, shadowy looking form or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I see. And then,
I should
what do you guys? What would you like? He brings out like empty mugs for you.
Oh, thank you. Calories, since you're paying, I'll let you decide.
Oh, if you want something, go ahead. I was gonna choose just because I thought you were gonna talk with the doctor.
I mean, I am.
Oh, okay. I'll pick something then for us.
Thank you.
I'll just put what she's ordering in chat if you want to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
You see Dr. Minnow sees you, Sparrow, and she looks at you. Oh, hello, Sparrow.
Good afternoon.
Were you able to see Dr. Hemicia?
I was. A very enlightening conversation.
Is he doing well? Or
He's doing well enough.
that's good. I heard the conditions in that prison is not too great.
They're unaware of the exact nature of their charges, but they have some ideas.
You still don't have a definite answer, though.
No. Actually, I have some questions for you.
Sure.
I believe it may be related to their research. Your specific body of expertise, if I recall.
Oh, our research. Sure. I believe it's spoken a lot about zoology, but I'm always willing to let people know more.
Are you aware of what they were researching prior to the incident? To their disappearance?
Well, we both do research into souls, so I assume it's just something with that.
Yes. Any specifics?
No specifics. He did mention that he's working on something important, but did not want to disclose any information on his experiments.
That's fair. I'm a bit hesitant to possibly release that information, as it may put you in danger, considering that the research could have been the reason that they are in jail at this moment.
I can't believe that any zoology research is illegal.
He'd also mentioned another professor. Professor Arbor. Are you familiar with the name?
Professor Arbor? Well, I heard of Professor Arbor. They worked in the college before me, but I never got a chance to ever see them.
So they're not currently working at the college now.
No, from what I heard a long time ago, they went missing well before I started working there.
Interesting. About how long ago was that?
I'm not too sure, but I started working at the college about 10 years ago. So, well before 10 years ago, I suppose.
Interesting. Very interesting. Sorry about that silence, was contemplating. If you do wish to have the knowledge of what may have been related, I could relay it to you. You might want to do it in a private location.
Sure. Do you have a location in mind?
I have a house.
She looks a little apprehensive at first, but then nods.
I will admit, it's the only place I can at least confirm that there's not any prying eyes.
I see. Well, then I suppose we can walk over there.
Actually, there's something I may have to ask you for a favor. Here, I still have to eat, so it will be a little bit before we leave.
I see. A favor? What do you need?
There appears to be something that someone wished to retrieve from a location in Grey Dirge. Grey Crown.
Oh,
Wrong
package?
Yes.
Sure, I believe I can retrieve a package for you.
It's a bit hidden. But if you would be able to retrieve it and hand it back to me, I would appreciate it.
Of course. Would you like me to do this now, later, tomorrow?
Do you plan to go to the Grey Crown District anytime soon?
I stay there for the time being.
And you travel between here and there.
Yes.
That's interesting. What method do you use to get between here and there?
I just crossed the bridge.
Is that the one that requires a gold?
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Rich ass, yes.
I see you are not exactly hoping for cash, then, I assume. Gold
Well, I
to
wouldn't
spare.
call myself rich, but I do have funds to spend.
2 gold per day? I don't know. Seems quite out of... From my perspective, it's quite a bit of cash.
Calorie shaving copper pieces in the background. Clyde can make change, right?
Yeah, you can make change.
Okay. I only have a gold piece.
Wait, that's how much money you have left? Or no, that's how much money you're paying with.
That's all the money I had left, a single gold piece, so I have to give that and get change in silver.
I see. Okay. So, do you wish for me to go retrieve the item for you now, or?
Well, I assume... Man, that would force you to...
It would take some time, and then walking back, it would be night, or very close to night, and be quite dangerous out here.
I mean, I'm not exactly one to request that you spend 4 gold in a whole day.
How noble.
You can always come back with it tomorrow.
Yes, but perhaps in the morning, whenever you're coming back here.
I suppose I'll try and do that.
But
So,
the specifics
what's the-
can be discussed after.
Oh, okay. She was gonna ask what the address was where you wanted her to pick up.
Yeah. Not gonna say anything. Maybe one of these people will go there and fucking steal it. There's too many ears here.
Smile.
They're trying to keep it from me.
So, how was he? Was he doing well? Was
He seemed
holding up
of...
all right?
They did not seem too distressed. They were of relative sound mind.
I see. That's good. Sparrow, you do know that he is getting executed at the end of the month.
Yes. I hadn't brought that up yet.
Yep.
Intentionally.
Well, if he's doing well, hopefully if they find out that he hadn't done anything wrong, maybe they'll release him.
It is still jail. They're not exactly fine quarters.
What makes me what makes me suspicious is that he was jailed without anyone knowing. Anyone's brought to the sunken dungeon, it usually makes headlines. Most people would know about it in the news, but this one was very under the table.
Yes, and that is quite strange.
If he's there officially, could you ask for him to be released? Would they be able to do that?
I have offered to be their defense in any trial that may occur.
Dr. Minnow thinks for a moment. I don't think there will be a trial for this.
Considering it's so under the table.
Yes. They, if it's something they don't want people to know, a trial makes things more publicly known.
And yet they allowed someone who was offering to represent to be their lawyer to meet them.
You see, she thinks for a second. Do you know if you were followed after you left?
I don't know.
I mean, sure, you never checked.
Shrug, I never checked. Have I felt like I've been followed today?
You don't know.
Can I roll anything to check now?
Yeah, sure, you can roll to check now. It would be -8.
Yeah, okay. What's that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay, I'll try it. Oh, not +8, -8.
Not that you know of.
I haven't felt like it thus far. Although I must admit I'm not exactly the most used to being tailed.
I suggest you be very careful. It seems like people would like for this to be quiet.
Fair enough. I look at this person. Are they paying attention to us?
No.
I'm not suspicious of every single person in this bar. I suppose I should probably recommend you do the same.
She nods. Maybe I'll hire a bodyguard of some kind. Do you think any of the people in this bar would be a good candidate? I haven't spoken to much people around here.
Strongest person in the bar. That guy seems pretty big.
Yeah, he's gonna have a sick ass weapon here soon.
Then again, I don't have no fucking idea who this guy is. Calorie, I believe you had spoken to some patrons of this bar before.
Huh?
Do you,
Yeah.
do you have any read on who might be a good bodyguard?
She points at Ymir.
He's pretty amicable, and he's big, and he's gonna have a cool weapon soon. So, yeah, that's probably who I'd hire.
Okay, I will attempt to hire a bodyguard.
You want me to come with you?
I haven't done something like this before. Have you?
Yeah.
Then
No.
Oh,
But I'm good at talking to people, I think.
I believe so too. I'm very well versed in speaking with other individuals. I haven't spoken to mercenaries, but I believe they are not too different from academics.
Yeah.
And she goes over here, Sparrow, while they are trying to talk to Ymir, make me the food roll. It's +6.
+6. That's a lot.
It's a steak.
What the hell? Oh, a steak.
Calorie
Sure.
couldn't have a steak today and then get you something cheaper. That just wouldn't feel right.
Yay.
Nice. You have eaten. You're good to go.
Yay.
Also, Tiny, does this blue tea do anything special?
Blue tea. Hold on. Let me open it up.
Once I bought steak and a blue tea to round it out to a silver.
Blue tea, you drink it, and you. Hold on. Let me.
You get a +5 for hiring mercenaries for the day. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
But only if they're about to get a really cool weapon.
Yeah. And are larger size than you.
The blue tea gives you the well rested buff.
Oh.
+1 to all your actions
Oh.
for this phase of the day.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So, you guys talking here. Let me change the music. Something not so sad and tense. We'll play this song. Excuse me. She sits down. May I take this seat? Well, you're sitting down already, so yeah. Yes, of course. Hello, I am Dr. Minnow. She holds a hand out over the table. Mirror. She holds it and shakes it so hard that she almost falls out of her seat. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I've been told that you already know this young woman here, Calorie, and I was hoping she could introduce me and to your services. She looks at you, Calorie.
I assumed you did like bodyguard work or something because you're really big and cool. Also, I wanted to tell you that I got the stuff that I needed, and so I should have your weapon done pretty soon.
That's good news. Bodyguard work. He scratches his chin. I haven't done bodyguard work in a hot minute. Gotta follow you around and keep a lookout all the time. Fine, sure. How much you paying? She looks to you, Kelly. How much do you pay someone as a bodyguard?
Kelly's getting was getting a fair amount of gold for this thing, right? Or just to no wait, right? She did Calorie overhear that conversation of her going back and forth between the Grey Crown like every day?
You can if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna say she did.
She's starting at it starts at someone like Ymir a gold a day.
A gold a day? Ymir. Ymir's like, oh, that sounds pretty good to me. He's not saying anything.
Yeah.
Just a bit of thinking for a moment. That is quite expensive.
Yeah, you spent 2 a day to get in and out.
this shit, and that shit's probably coming from a research grant.
True.
Even her money.
I mean, it can be kind of dangerous over here, you know, especially if you think you're being targeted. And plus, look at him.
Yep, I never lost a single fight in my life, and that there's the truth.
Yeah. If I lost a fight, I'd be dead. So, I don't know.
Go ahead.
Well then, fine. A gold a day. But you'll be paid after the first 15 days. Yeah, that sounds fun to me.
All right, so this character's dying to some creature before the end of 15 days. We don't even have to pay him.
Yeah.
Well,
Just gotta
I
make it to day 14.
I'm about to retire.
Day 14 and I get my payout, and then an arrow flies to the sky and hits him in the head.
Dr. Vito turns on us and Pim goes like, oh, that's okay. I'll listen to the voices. Ah, I really need that 15 gold. Huh? Destroy!
I think my work here is done.
Yes, thank you, Calorie. That was very informative and very helpful.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, thanks. Calorie just says he's leaning back in his chair. He looks like he's chilling.
I would be too if I'm making a gold a day.
Maybe I should work as a contractor.
Hold on. I think we can go switch scenes again and finish off Pim's story.
This is where my story
Tim's
ends.
what?
And this is where Pim's story ends.
This is where my story ends. Emlyn ran away with the knife, and I died.
Hold on. Let me
Gee, Pim, how come Tiny lets you have 2 stands that are your besties?
and let me play this music.
I'm sure it will only be normal. Of course.
Pim.
Yeah.
You wake up. Hold on.
Oh, goodbye, combat.
Pim, you wake up.
Oh.
To a familiar face. Rise and shine, Keller. Pim. I almost said Calorie there. Apologies.
I have been told we kind of look alike.
He's never been told this.
Ugh.
How does Pim's body feel?
It feels horribly heavy.
Ugh.
Hold on. Lithers, please. The water.
Wait, who?
Of course. George. See, Lithers says he has a bandage around his back. he funds you a flask of water.
If it were any other day, any other situation, there's no way I would have drank this.
Don't worry, the water is quite safe. Shaller says.
I feel so reassured.
Looks at the face of his friend. He takes a big swig from water and looks again around.
Where's Emlyn?
Who?
Emlyn?
Oh, I'm not sure where the other girl is. Lithers was supposed to keep an eye on her, but it failed in that aspect. He looks at Lithers, and Lithers is like, I got shot.
I got stabbed.
No excuses.
No excuses, Lithers. You had a shadow. Just catch the bullets. Of course. Of course. See, Lithers says nodding. Anyway, I found you running around Dead Pass, killing a bunch of undead, so I came to assist. Not with the killing, of course, but to bring you back to normal.
Wait. What? What about...
Pim is immediately going to try to stand. How efficient, how able is he?
You'd have to roll your con -8.
He will. Skill roll. That's just straight -8. I got nothing for it.
You
Yeah, that's-
try to stand and your body betrays you.
Ugh. Ow.
Now, I wouldn't stand too quickly. It seems that you have exhausted some of your mana reserves.
Exhausted. Wait, mana. Where's...
Checks around. Dagger. Where's Dagger?
You don't have the dagger either.
I gave it to Emlyn.
He's gonna try and stand again.
Oh god.
Pim is perhaps
No.
the worst.
Don't be too hasty.
But
I'm sure wherever your Emmeline is, she is quite fine.
so I ran around. Wait. I'm guessing I was
Yes,
just...
you were running around causing ruin and destruction. However, it
Thanks.
seems that because most things were destroyed in the Dead Pass, you opted to attack random passerbys.
Oh dear. That's not good.
Can I roll anything to see if Pim can remember anything from the experience?
Yeah. Well, your wisdom.
Yay! Any modifier on that?
No negatives, actually.
Yay! That's just a 2. Alright, Pim, let's see how stupid you are today. Incredible.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You try to think back and you're just gonna pulsing headache.
Ow. Does getting stabbed usually hurt your head?
Not too sure. I haven't been stabbed before, but... Well, I wouldn't say I'm willing to learn, but explain your experience.
Pim looks at his right arm. How is it?
Your right arm is fine. It's stabbed, but
But wrapped?
it's wrapped up, and Evelyn healed some of the damage. So
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I was going about my business. And those guys from the other night showed up. Remember, they,
Blinks.
They were trying to get money out of us. They tried to get money out of me this time. I stabbed one of them like 3 times. Then I just kind of ran, and there was this guy. And he was like, "Let's book it. I'm a fan of yours." And it was like, "Oh, okay. Guess we're doing this now." And then everything was dark, and now it's in Dead Pass. And then we fought because he wanted to take my hand, which look, he didn't do.
Holds it up.
you should make it a habit to not walk with strangers next time.
How am I supposed to make friends then?
He's kind of completely forgotten Withers is in the room.
Leathers is making himself scarce. So, what will you do now?
Oh, what time is it?
Well, I believe it is, barring the fog, it is midday.
Damn it! I missed Pilates again. Ugh.
He will slowly try to get up this time.
Let Leathers assist you.
Oh,
And Leathers walks over and he bends down. He's like, oh, my back.
Oh no!
Fine, fine. I will allow my shadow to help. And you see Lithers' shadow picks you up.
Oh, thank you. Well, actually,
Blinks.
I guess I just go home then. I haven't eaten today. I don't know where Emlyn is. Oh.
Pim looks really upset.
What should I do?
he asks Volm, the dark god.
I see there is doubt in your mind. You truly care for those two, Emlyn and Tess.
Well, yeah. They're friends.
I see. Well then, I shall search for them. In your stead.
Thank you. I guess
Pim's last memory of Sparrow and Calorie. Sparrow is going to check out the prison situation. Did they talk again after that? It has been several weeks.
I think you did. I think you
I
did.
think
I don't
so.
remember. Because, yeah, you talked that night and then you left.
Yeah, and Pim was like, I'll be safe. Pim looks
Yeah.
at himself. Oh.
perhaps I should visit the doctor.
A wise choice indeed.
You too, Blithers, because you look a little shot.
Yes, it hurts quite a bit. Well then, let Calorie know that I am still attempting to gather all of her friends that seem to have a death wish, jumping into the flames of combat.
Pim laughs, being one of those various death wishers.
See Calorie disappears. You and Lithers.
Just me and Lithers.
So, that's Volm, right?
Yes, isn't he magnificent?
Certainly.
Truly cares for even people that are not part of his pact.
People. Yeah.
Blinks. Blinks.
Yeah.
Boop.
My dear sweet beloved Pim. It's midday. Yay.
Oh, whoops, sorry, let me...
Gun emoji, it's midday.
There you go.
Yay!
Look how bright it is.
Woohoo!
Man, Volm's shadow was huge for a second. Thank you for, assisting me.
Yes, I bid you adieu. I suppose He looks back to the past. My next orders are to continue the search for Emlyn. So, I still have some fight left in me, and I still have a shadow to protect myself.
Hold on. But you've been... Emlyn took, like, 2 of those shots, right?
Yes.
Do you think you could take 2 more of them?
Well, I am much, much more powerful than you think. I simply was hit by a sneak attack.
Right.
An actual altercation, I would have not gotten hit at all.
Ooh, Pim thinks for a second.
Well, here's hoping. If Invoke's still alive, then. Well,
You're gonna want to aim, and Pim describes exactly where the silencer would be on the gun.
I see. I'll use this information.
just use it to defend yourself, and you didn't hear it from anybody, right?
Of course.
Ugh,
Goodbye, Pim. You'll be able to walk the rest of the way on your own.
maybe. I hope so.
You
Pim
know,
is going
so-
to trip on the nearest pothole.
You trip on the nearest pothole.
Let's go.
And Pim, are you heading back home?
I think Pim's going to head to the doctor's, which is hilarious because that means they're going to meet back up. Because they were gonna visit Evelyn.
Very funny.
Yeah. This is delightful. It's doctor time.
Yeah. Give me 1 second to get everything. Oops.
Yes.
I actually moved the map somewhere.
I zoom in on Lithers. I rotate him in my mind. Why are you like this?
I need to do a quick refresh and change the music.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty good.
Man, assuming Invoke is still alive. Hope he is. That guy's pretty cool.
Calorie and Sparrow. You arrive to the doctors to take a look at Emlyn.
And Calorie opens the door.
You open the door and you see the doctor treating Pim.
Oh my god.
You see Pim with some bandages
Oh
on
no.
Oh, hey.
He
What
just
are you
winks.
doing here? What happened?
Pim?
Yeah.
Pim, I was so worried.
Yeah.
Pim, Pim, what did you promise me?
To be safe.
he squirms to the side.
It's not my fault. The guys from the other night came back and this is like... Oh!
He looks to Calorie.
Volm is still looking for Emlyn, so gonna be a bit...
Yes, was about to make my second. I realized Emlyn was also not here, but you take precedence.
That answers the Emlyn question. And the Volm question.
Lithers
What
also went
happened?
back into the woods.
Yeah.
Lit. You know, Calorie, I don't think we noticed that Lithers wasn't there this morning.
Well, I mean, he wasn't there like the day before either. Because I did the sermon.
That's
Yeah.
true. And you did an excellent job.
I think
Oh, Lithers. I know Lithers. He
You
was
know Lithers.
he was here the other day.
why?
Well, he was looking after Emlyn.
Well, that answers that question.
Like he was like, was he here suspiciously doing so?
It's
Like-
Lithers.
It's
I
going to be.
don't know if he was here suspicious.
Well, did you get
suspiciously,
like
but
bad vibes about him being near Emlyn?
I don't usually get bad vibes about most people.
Oh, that's not good.
To be fair, he did help me walk here.
Okay.
He told me that his orders were to make sure that Emlyn doesn't do anything stupid. And then when I woke up in the morning, they were both gone.
Okay, I
Yep.
really don't like this reality that's coming forth of a good Lithers. That just doesn't seem right.
I'm,
If I start feeling I have the obligation to apologize for being rude to him, I'm not gonna be happy,
too many
but I'll do it.
too many things are happening in my life to care for the possibility of good Lithers.
You know what? You're right. That's a good point.
Hmm.
Pim, have you eaten?
Blinks. I'm gonna flip a coin to see if Pim makes a joke about going beast mode. The answer is yes.
Maybe just the souls of the damned.
Sorry, I don't get it.
Well, okay. So this guy took me to Dead Pass, and then he was like, I want your hand, because you stabbed one of my guys like 3 times. And then...
You stabbed someone.
well,
I'm assuming it's in self-defense.
yes, in self-defense.
Then no issues here.
I assume that would be the thugs that harassed Pim.
Nods.
Well, so he stabbed me pretty badly, said something about taking my hand and forgetting about it, and it's like, come on, man.
Calorie looks to see if you still have both your hands.
He does.
Then Emlyn came in out of nowhere, and it was really cool. Healed my arm a little bit. And then Invoke came in. The silencer works great, by the way.
What is Invoke doing there?
Well, shot Emlyn twice, and... huh.
Shot Emlyn?
Yeah... I kind of blanked out afterwards. According to Volm, I was, killing random undead. I woke up in that, shack we met Emlyn in. Lithers was there. Oh, I accepted water from Lithers!
Interesting day.
I'm assuming it wasn't poisoned or in any way harmful.
Have you treated Pim for any poison, Daisy?
I checked for poisons. He's not currently poisoned.
Any waterborne illnesses, dysentery.
Volm
Nope.
assured me that it was fine, but it
Oh,
was Volm
but you do
assuring me
need
that it
to-
was fine.
You do need to eat more fruits, Pim.
Oh no.
Fruits in general, or is there a specific vitamin?
I think
In general, you just need a little bit more sugar.
we all need more fruits. I don't even know if there's somewhere that sells them here.
I
There's
mean,
they sell fruits at the square here.
I had an apple the other day.
Well, that's
like-
not a fruit.
It's not?
no, I'm quite certain apples are categorically fruits.
They're what?
I didn't know they were fruits too. People say apples have flesh and stuff. I thought that was a meat.
Yeah, I thought it was like a creature.
Okay. No, I feel like this needs to be right at this exact moment.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
so when apples refer to flesh, that is the inside of an apple. Most fruits actually can be referred to the inside, the edible part, as the flesh.
Oh, I thought you were saying we didn't have to have this conversation right now.
Oh, no, I need to. This is. No, quite the opposite. This needs to be stated.
Okay.
So, fruits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fruits are usually combined into 2 main sections, the skin and the flesh.
Right.
The
Do I
skin being
need-
the outer edge, the skin can be rather thick in such cases as oranges or lemons, or very thin, such like apples.
Do I need more skin or do I need more flesh? Looks at Daisy.
The flesh. The flesh is what usually contains the nutrients. That's where the plant stores the nutrients, the excess nutrients that it gathers during the process of gathering nutrients from the soil and such, the water, the sunlight.
You know a lot about this.
I read books.
You're very smart.
And look at me.
Oh, do not worry. This is not taking our afternoon action.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Nilla. Litters could also be dying.
that time doesn't move till we take an action.
You're actually true, by the way.
Continuing on, the reason that this process occurs is because fruit is used as a traveling point for the seeds it creates. Plants grows a fruit in order to create something that animals will eat, usually consuming the seed with it, which it will then travel with them through their digestive system and later leave behind.
Him isn't an animal.
We are all animals,
So
categorically.
Whoa.
Humans
I'm gonna-
are of the animalia.
in chat, I'd
Humans.
like to request a shocked calorie for the future.
I'm writing this down.
Wow, I'm learning so much.
Whoa. Ah, right, but other than getting more fruit, how am I on time? We good here, or?
You should be good to go if you're able to stand. If not, then maybe.
I need to go
wait
check something
another
outside of
couple
my door.
minutes.
1 second.
Is Pim able to stand? Do I have to make another constitution check?
You can make a Constitution at +5.
Yay! Yippee! Failure, failure, failure.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, you'd actually feel
Oh,
fine.
okay, Doc.
Literally leaps off the bed.
Nice. This time I did help out.
You did. You helped out many times. At least so it seems.
Yeah, but I didn't actually do much healing for you. You already were bandaged up in all the places you were hurt. It was just that you were super weak. So
Hmm.
I assumed it was some sort of mana deficiency, and that usually heals on its own by just waiting around.
Wolm did say I used up my mana reserves. Welcome back.
Pim successfully leapt off the bed with the critical success and is able to walk
Yo!
fine.
Oh, right. Speaking of, do you have a mirror or anything in here? I feel weird.
Yeah. He holds out a mirror and shows it to you.
Pim's
I
going.
usually show this after surgeries.
Pim's gonna look at his eye. Pim's gonna blink. Does the eye blink with him?
No.
That's good. Calorie and Sparrow, since the last time you saw him, hey, that black scarring was not there before.
Oh. Well, everything looks normal to
what?
me.
What's that?
Huh?
Did you get donated an eye?
Donated an...
Pim, what are you talking about that looks worse than last time?
No, I think it looks normal.
It doesn't look like yours.
Tiny, what should I roll for this?
What do you want to know specifically?
Does this look normal?
No.
The black stuff has like started reaching past the eye patch. I can see it. It
Yes,
wasn't
it's-
doing that before.
It's not good.
Isn't it all like
Pim waves his hand in front of the eye patch, like, whoa.
Well, it was like that before, but it's like reaching.
Blinks.
So I just need more sugar then.
Pim out as must be the sugar deficiency.
I'm assuming it might have something to do with your mana deficiency more.
I would say refrain from using a lot of mana.
But what if I
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to?
Find another way. She says unhelpfully.
No.
I've got an idea, but I'm gonna have to talk to Volm. So I'm gonna need him to stop doing what he's doing.
All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're at least safe now.
Yeah.
Pim is comforted by the presence of his friends.
Keller like gets under your arm as though to support you, like she was regular
Yay!
size, but instead it's just kind of like holding it up.
I feel like Pim's short enough that that's actually helping a lot. We're gonna go to the market, right?
We're not gonna go look. We're not gonna try and look.
Hmm.
Do we want to go to Dead Pass and look for Evelyn?
Do
Pim
we wanna-
would.
As you stand up,
Yeah.
hold on. Calorie, you hear someone speak. Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Calorie?
Did you know apples?
You seem to know a lot, Volm. Did you know?
She's gonna respond properly. She's gonna say, "Oh, Volm, is that you? Yeah, I can hear you."
Yes, I'm speaking to you from Dead Pass. I've located your Emlyn.
Oh, where is she? In Dead Pass? Does Dead Pass have addresses?
No, but I can give you rough direction. I must tell you, however, it is quite a dangerous place to walk. It is a building that has a lot of people that Pim has fought. We change perspectives.
Yay!
They're in the base.
Yay! It's crawling with goons and mooks, which means I just need to go sicko mode again. Smiles.
Hold on.
Mana deficiency, more like mana efficiency. Myself into the grave.
Let me drag these guys out and change the music. You see two figures. You see two figures sitting in the shadows. Volm placing like a wall of shadow to obscure themselves as they look through a window. And let me drag the camera inside so you can see inside. You see Emlyn standing in front of the desk as some person leans back in his chair. Emlyn, it's interesting to hear that you're having problems with our business arrangement. Well, I wouldn't want to lose an important, valuable employee. So, tell me, what's on your mind? What do you got wrong with us? And you see Emlyn, you know what I have wrong with you guys? You're criminals. You kill people, you extort them. I don't want anything to do with you guys. I don't want you messing with my life anymore. Emlyn, I thought we had a good thing going. You enjoyed the business. You didn't even get. He leans back. So, you want out. Sorry to say that no one gets fired in this business. So, you got two choices. Continue to work for us, or you say hi to your god real soon. Emlyn stays silent for a second. No, I don't like to force people to do things they don't want to. You know how it is. But you do an important job here. So, at the very least, you can give us, if you can give us some replacement, I could consider letting you go. No strings attached. Replacement. Emlyn thinks for a second. Fine. I'll consider working for you. Oh. And what was all that all that running around and blowing up city blocks for nothing? Now, if you don't mind, I hope you don't mind us having someone to watch over you. Wouldn't want something like that happening again. Angler, you got a free schedule, don't you? And Angler looks at Emlyn and he shrugs. I mean, I'll make sure she doesn't do anything, boss. Good. This can be a happy company. Now then, get the hell out of my sight. And we go back to you guys. Let me bring you guys to the Dead Pass map. Let me bring you guys over. And boop.
Yay.
You decided to meet up near the area, but not at the area to not get spotted.
Right. In this general vicinity, is there perhaps, any kind of... I mean, it got exploded recently, so there's that. There's definitely also shotgun, remnants.
Pellets,
shells.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Before Pim knocked out, there was his blood on the ground, obviously. How's it looking in terms of where Invoke was standing?
In the area, you can't really tell. It's still all ash here.
Right. Burning ash would get you more ash.
Yeah. You see Shallery step up. Well then, I would recommend not walking up and knocking on the front door.
No, that'd be too polite.
So, how should we approach this?
We don't have Tess. I'm apparently...
Even if we wanted to... Please continue.
I'm apparently not supposed to use mana.
Upset, upset, upset. What were you saying, Sparrow?
Even if we wanted to attempt any combat, it's not like any of us have got any weapons. We haven't even completed our Pilates course.
Well, one of us has a weapon.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh,
Calorie,
not
did you
you.
complete?
It's not completed.
What exactly does it do again?
It's really big. I mean, I probably can't swing it, but I'm gonna try.
Glances.
Calorie having drug that axe this way. Said Emlyn was in trouble, so I thought. Yeah.
As much as I'd like to cause some casual bloodshed, I believe this requires a stealthy touch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, we don't exactly know the entire layout of the, I'm assuming, mansion? What size of building are we talking here?
It's some sort of manor. In pristine condition, mind you. It's honestly very impressive.
So all they know is that Emlyn's in the building. Did they hear that conversation at all, or
No, the players have heard it. The characters have not.
nods?
Hmm. Well,
By the way, Shallery, do you detect anyone following us at the moment? Just ask.
Oh, let me roll. Involves visual nonsense.
Love you, Vo.
I don't see anyone looking at you this moment.
Okay. Current events have made me a little paranoid recently.
how many of your followers are in there?
At least one.
Oh, I do have something to bring us over the edge. He smiles as he goes around this corner. And
Oh god.
now is your cue, by the way. And you hear, all right, Calorie. You see her pop out.
Yeah!
Mid-
Yeah!
You see Midnight pop out. Hey guys, I'm alive.
I didn't know you would
Wait.
any. I just thought I hadn't seen you in a couple days.
You were in trouble?
Oh yeah, I lost a finger or two, but it's fine.
Oh. What happened?
One of your guys is really strong. He's got like super powered ice. He can like he froze a whole part of the dead pass.
Oh gosh.
Do you know who that is?
I think his name is Vic.
Well, if we need to be stealthy, we don't really know the place. But
Looks at the big beaming light that is midnight.
I can run distraction.
Distractions would be good.
that is what I was thinking. Though,
Pim blinks.
you really are strong.
Yeah, the fight ended in a tie with Vic.
I'm assuming if you lost a couple fingers, then they may have lost something as well, if it's a tie.
Oh yeah, I super hurt him hard, but I don't think he knows I lived. He just kind of left after he froze everything, assuming that killed me.
Which we can tell right now did not.
Classic
Well, I had
hubris.
to put all my power into defense, and I was frozen solid for like 3 days. It was horrible.
Oh.
This happened 3 days ago.
I'm not sure, but I know time has passed at least a day. Maybe 2? Not sure.
Have you seen medical attention since then?
What? Fixed myself up.
Pim notes this down. He has internalized that Tess thought he was a brave, knightly sort, and Midnight's like a knight.
Oh,
This is the
I
ideal to
will-
live up to, obviously.
Midnight looks at you, Calorie. I will need some Magitech fingers after this.
Oh, well, let me see here. How? What? Me, Magitech? Sorry, guard. I don't know anything about making Magitech.
Oh, do you now?
No, I've never touched that. It literally has a Magitech component sticking out of pockets at this very moment.
We out of Magitech.
Okay, I can make some fingers.
Thank you.
Volm, I have an idea.
Oh, do tell.
I don't even know if this is possible, but if it is, I think it could work. Volm, switch places with me.
I will attempt to switch. And, Calorie, how much mana do you have?
39.
Okay, let me result to the chart real quick. Is this? That would be. Oh, okay. 1 mana. You switch places.
Oh,
Oh,
it worked.
oh, okay. Well, it's good to know I can do that. However, I meant I be the shadow.
Oh, I see.
I
Well,
no, I thought
that is a
be a-
simple illusion that I can do. And he puts a little thing of shadow on you for 1 mana as well. And you look like Shallery.
Yay.
Can you move Shallery?
I cannot.
Okay, let me give
Wait,
you
I
that.
can move Shallery. I can't drag a Shallery down.
Okay, let me.
2 of them.
Okay. All right.
Oh, goodness.
There you go. There's the calorie on the left.
How are we supposed to be able to tell them apart?
I don't know.
There's no possible way for you to tell.
It's actually impossible.
I have a question.
Okay.
Are fruits an apple? Sorry, are apples a fruit?
Oh, duh. He's even not saying that.
That one's the fake.
Shallery, like, actually, no, Midnight speaks up. So, I have to ask, Calorie, I never knew you had a twin.
You just thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. We swap places like all the time.
Yes, I am Calorie, and Calorie is me.
Yeah.
Vom not knowing what twin means.
But my plan is that if we go in there, I'm just gonna pretend to be you.
And what, pray tell, might that do?
Well, there's already like one follower of Volm there, so I assume that would give me like some more leeway into just being anywhere I wanted. If I was you, I assume you just like go places, like regardless of if people want you there. Sometimes.
Well, unfortunately, Angler is not the best person to do that with.
I've already gone this far into my plan. I'm not taking the shadow off.
That
The
is
shadow could help
quite all right.
with stealth.
So we're like right around the corner of this place. Which way is it?
You'd have to like walk down the street and take a left, and then you
Okay.
like eventually get up there. But
So we don't know of any side entrances. Angler is there, and Angler can like grab people with shadows.
Is that a thing? turns to Volm.
Is that like a normal thing that any follower of Volm could just do?
well, as a thing, if you give up one of your arms and maybe one of your eyes,
I see.
How much is Zangler giving up?
he's given up quite a bit. He's given up an arm and an eye for
Hmm.
more power, but his contract is well, much more different than yours.
Is he getting more than me?
Well, he shuts me out almost completely.
Well, I mean, that's just him being rude. I mean, like, what does he get? The same kind of things I would get from giving up an arm and an eye.
Most likely.
Okay.
I see. And that's the main follower of Volm that we know about. There's a powerful ice guy. We probably don't really have to.
Pim is saying we don't have
I
to
don't-
care about the goons, but you know.
Oh, there's
There's
also Brooke himself.
Right.
She like holds out her arm. Apparently, he's got this Magitech minigun hand.
Ooh, if we take that off, we could probably use it for some of your fingers.
I don't want minigun fingers actually.
That sounds so cool.
I still want to walk in the Greycrown district.
It's
Oh,
And
probably.
not go to jail immediately.
It's also probably unlikely we even get that close to Brooke. That is.
Hopefully not.
It sounds like it feels like we need to sneak in, but I'm not really good at that, and I don't know if you guys are either.
I'm not.
Sparrow.
Yes.
Well, actually, Calorie,
Hmm,
I believe we can sneak in there.
how so?
You see, he poses. You have the power of me, Vom, the Shadow Beast. You can simply cast an illusion and walk right in.
Hey, I like make us invisible.
You can pose as a shadow on the ground, and if people are not looking, if they don't suspect it, you can walk through unharmed.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah,
then-
wow. I didn't know you
Yeah.
could do all that. I just thought you took my limbs.
I do much more than that. It says here on the contract, casting mode is illusion.
I didn't read. Oh, it's a sparrow's job. I was just told it was good.
Well, it'd be best if.
Pim was about to say all four of us, as in, Calorie, Pim, Midnight, and Sparrow. Stops, looks.
All five of us, were able to sneak in.
I don't think I have to. I'm not. No offense, I'm not using mana on Lithers.
He frowns for a second.
You You have Volm already.
Yes, but I believe that it would have been a great bonding exercise.
Okay, fine. We'll use mana on you too. Also,
No, it's quite alright. I can use that
No.
on myself.
come here. Thank Withers.
Yes.
Thank you for helping my friends.
He stops for a second, and then he does a bow. Of course. A friend of Von is a friend of Livers.
If I'm going to be a friend of Withers, we've got to work on how you talk to people.
I believe I speak to people very politely.
I believe in Volm, and I think if we believe in the same thing, that I'm being nice today. Thank you, Withers. We'll talk later.
Double
Oh,
finger
this
kiss.
is such a great sight. My followers getting along.
Yeah, that's what I'd call it. Anyway, if it won't affect anyone else adversely. Yeah, I'll make us all into shadows.
So I scare a bunch of them to come out the base, and you guys walk in as shadows.
Yeah, sounds good.
Mm,
All right.
though, what if all of us went in as shadows?
And what will we do if we get caught?
Well, then you run distraction, and they won't notice the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other shadows. Counting Withers this time.
Wait, if I'm a shadow, are you still part of me, Volm? Do shadows have shadows?
Well, I can just simply be your shadow and merge into you. I don't actually have to be in the shallowy form for this.
Asked
Yeah,
if-
but if I become a shadow,
You
and
simply merge with me.
oh, okay. One last question. If I were to sign the part of the contract that gave up my arm, how quickly could you do that?
Well, unfortunately, it would take at least a day or two.
Okay.
No big burst.
What? I wasn't thinking about anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Calorie will then
Yeah.
use mana.
Shadow time.
Ooh. What? She'll let Midnight choose what she preferred to do, and
Yeah.
she's gonna trust Midnight on what they think they'll. Does Midnight want to be a shadow or do their route people out?
That's up to you for the plan.
Ping ponging it back to me. I'm gonna ping pong it back to Pim. Wow.
Well, I want to
what do
beat
you
up those
think?
guys really badly. So Midnight doing it would be like the next best thing.
Okay. Midnight, you run distraction and we'll sneak in.
Finally, I wanted to beat people up.
Pim understands this fundamentally. Primally, even. Spiritually.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get the next part ready.
Yay. Question.
Yes.
Is Pim healed to full?
No.
Okay.
What was Pim's health before? Because it's not
I
updated
think it
on
was
this
like
token.
12. I think it was like 12.
It
HP.
was knocked down to 16 and then got healed for 8.
Oh, okay. Then you should
Did
be
he get
full-ish.
stabbed again? That's 24. Let me open his character sheet in the actual actors thing so it updates. 24. And then how are his mana reserves? Are they 0?
They're basically 0, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you have 1 mana.
I have 1 mana.
You have 1 mana.
Yay. I love exploding. It's my favorite.
Alright. Me.
Look at this ragtag group. We have
Yeah.
we have Calorie, the Magitech making goblin who has a cool shadow god. We have Lithers, same shadow god. We have Midnight who has a weapon art and is awesome. We have Sparrow. Multiple existential crises.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just a bit too afraid to run away at this point.
Oh no.
So, we continue with the plan.
And Pim, kill count rising.
So, outside the building, Midnight stands forward and activates her weapon art, her shield, as she chucks the shield directly at a window before it gets grabbed by a tendril of shadow. As you see Angler step out of a shadow by a nearby tree. A bit early to start your fight with us again. Thought Vic said you died. Midnight smiles. That loser couldn't kill me. It's too weak. He froze the area and just ran away. Well then. Let's see you have some fun with me, huh? And you see both of them begin to clash, and the Midnight suddenly bring them farther and farther and farther away from the building. As you guys
Yay.
step in. Calorie, for the illusion. Let me. Basically, if you don't have stealth, the illusion will be +1 for every point of mana you spent. The strength of the illusion.
And that's per person.
Yeah, per person.
Okay. And I can only spend 5 mana right now, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Let me
you can spend max 5 on a person.
Per person, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 5 times. That's a lot of mana, but we. All right. I'll drop 5 mana on everyone then.
All right.
That's 5 to 20 mana.
Woohoo! Thank you. We need that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys can begin walking in. Lithers is going to. Oh wait, you already spent it on Lithers. Okay.
I said I would. I'm being
Stay
nice.
to your true to your word.
I might.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Is it
Yeah,
You
open?
open the door.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just clicked it, assuming. Is it open?
You open the door, and you hear you see some person run by. Huh? Who's there? And he starts looking around. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let me roll.
Let's stick
It'll be
my head in the
contested
door.
against your stealth.
What's our stealth?
Plus
plus
5.
And I assume
No,
using
No, it's
dex.
the dex.
Yep, plus 5 plus your dex.
Yay!
I love when I have a stat for that, and I don't have a stat for stealth, but I have dex.
And that's Lither. Oh no, it's Pim. Okay. Oh, I see. The goon already rolled.
Holy shit, Leathers.
Okay.
I was about to say Lithers don't fuck this up, but no, they're the goat.
You see, Livers quickly walks in and steps up onto this thing before they and starts to close the door again.
And a hurry in behind him.
Yeah. Lithers is a professional at slithers.
This guy closes the door. Must have been one of those stupid ass fucking gusts that we have here. Anyways, like I was saying, the dude got shanked like 20 times.
Oh dear, wonder who that's about.
My fucking beloved.
Left or right?
Were you able to get visual of Emlyn in the building? Or were you just following them?
Oh yeah. Wait. We were showing what
You
side they were
remember
looking
that they
into,
were-
right?
Look, the last place you saw them was in the boss's office, but you're not sure if the she'd still be in there.
Okay.
Do you want to check all the doors?
We could go.
There's
Yeah,
one
no
over
one's
there. There's one over there.
They probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
notice
be
if we
quick to
opened
check.
the door.
Pim,
Can I check with my big old ears? Listen in.
Just give me a perception. If you don't have that, give me a wisdom.
Any modifiers?
No negatives.
Great.
Wow.
Tiny. I don't hear shit.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
hey,
Can I
You
spend
see that
mana?
the shadow illusion's kind of messing with your hearing.
Can I spend 6 mana to turn that into a? Can I spend 7 mana to turn that into a success?
I'll say yes, but you'll have to roll. And if you get a success on that mana check, you can turn that into a success.
All right, so that'd just be a straight D20 because I'm putting all the points into.
the
You know what?
effect.
I'm gonna spend 10 mana, 7 of it to the effect, 3 of it to the regular. Please, magic. And let's spend 10. Geo modifiers. Wait, I should just put mana spent 3, right?
Yeah.
Geo modifier.
Oh,
Okay.
we love to see it.
You hear someone flipping through a book.
Hey, Tiny.
Yep.
This pile of there's stuff. There's stuff that belongs to people I don't like. There's so much stuff here. Are there any weapons?
Weapons here in this pile specifically, unfortunately, no.
What stuff is in this pile?
What stuff is there?
Tiny.
Yep.
Are there any apples?
Yeah, you find some apples.
We need those.
Holding living creatures hostage. Terrible.
Oh my god.
You can throw apples at Mach speed at people's heads, but that's useful as food. How many apples?
You find a crate full of apples.
Oh,
You find some barrels full of some sort of alcohol. You find some bags full of an unknown powder.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like there's somebody
A
reading
lot
in
of
there,
things,
but
but if you want to search more past that, you'll start making some noise. And
Right. Pim's not gonna eat an apple now, obviously.
crunchy.
Crunchy. Huh? Who's
But
there?
someone appears to be reading in that room.
Huh. So they're distracted.
You
Pim.
think they're not gonna notice if we open the door?
Mayhaps, or we might have. Would either of you be able to request? How am I blanking on the name now?
Volm?
Could either of you request Volm to perhaps slip under the door to check and see what's in there?
It's your turn,
By the way,
Livers.
I'm talking in a very I'm talking in a very quiet voice, as quiet as physically possible. By the way, we're actually huddling together and whispering very quietly.
Canonically,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what we're doing.
Canonically, yes.
See, we don't have to speak very
It's your turn,
loudly.
Livers. You ask Volm to do that.
I suppose I will ask Von. He goes over here, and you see his shadow dip under the doorway. And you see him go back. Well, I don't believe that's our target. Seems to be some random person reading.
All right, so we don't need to worry about them.
Any
Gotcha.
details about the room itself? Perhaps an armory.
And Volm says it looked to be some sort of prison. The person did not look to be chained to wherever they were, and there was
Were they
books
in a-
thrown about all the room. All over
Were
the
they in
room.
a cell though, or were they like sitting there like a guard?
Well, they seem to be. The door seems to be locked from this side.
Gotcha.
So that might be distraction too.
Right.
Let's
Did-
try and. Go ahead.
I know one of Volm's followers is rather high in the pecking order around here. Do you know if they would recognize if they were a part of the crew? I forget if they were allowed that information in their contract.
Are you asking if Von would recognize who works for him?
Well, that won't work for him. All right, Tiny. Remember when I talked about the contract with fucking Angler?
Yeah.
Would Angler's shadow give him any information about the inside of this place? Or is
No.
Angler's shadow just like complete? Yeah, it's
Angler-
completely
yeah,
separated,
Angler's
so he would
shadow-
get nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so that wouldn't matter then. It's a possibility, but it's not guaranteed. We need to find a way to get through that door.
Pim peeks around the corner. These guys are still conversating.
Yeah. They're still talking to each other.
We could always, perhaps, make it seem like there's some shifting in the loot in the back that they might need to check on.
I can do that if you guys want to sneak ahead.
That will make some noise.
Right.
If you think you got it, Pim.
I think I do.
In the meantime, should we hide behind a crate or two?
Yes, but be prepared to, book it.
Mm.
I roll a d2 to see how destructive Pim is feeling. Pim will be more strategic. He He's going to try silently crawling over the boxes. This barrel.
Okay.
How hard would you say it would be to push it over and clatter noises?
You could push over a barrel if you just use both your feet leaning back.
Hiya.
You push over the barrel, it clatters some boxes, and one of them's like, what the hell is that? Oh, better not be another rat. If it eats through one of the bags, you're gonna be in trouble, man. Jeez, alright. He starts climbing up these boxes.
All right,
Yeah,
a bit
help me,
distracted.
man. And the other guy starts climbing up as well.
Yeah.
Bit distracted.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sneak open the door.
Sneak him in the door.
You open the door, and Emily.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Bro, there's a window right here. How do we not see that?
We didn't. We didn't.
She's leaning back
Evelyn
on
in
this
the
part of
corner,
wall.
yeah.
You wouldn't see her from
Oh my god.
We didn't do any reconnaissance. We didn't check the windows.
Yeah, you could have just shot it instantly, which is
We
really
could
funny.
have just went and not.
But you see her just sitting there. She looks absolutely upset.
No one else in the room.
Nope.
Emlyn,
She
Pim is
like
just...
looks around.
Calorie will drop her illusion.
What the hell? Oh my... What the hell are you guys doing here?
Looking for you.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
killed if you're out here.
well, we thought you were gonna get killed.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, my sister went to fight Angler, and
Yeah, she's part of the plan.
okay, thank goodness. All right, how are you getting me out?
Front door.
She frowns.
Are you? I mean, are you locked? Are you?
Is she like
Chained,
strapped
or-
down or something?
No.
Is there anything?
Well, I could make you a shadow like how the rest of them are right now.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, sure. Shadow me.
Hey,
Okay.
how is Tess doing? I
who's
left her with
Tess?
you.
Your knife?
I bet Tessa's back home.
They
I
took
hope
my
so.
knife.
No!
What?
I had that fear. I had
Well,
that
where-
fear. I was looking for every weapon.
Where? Do you know where they put it?
She scratches her head. Maybe it's in. I think one of the goons were playing around with it by the pool table.
How important is that knife?
That's
With
Tess.
a person in it. One of our friends.
That's Tess. Oh.
Yeah, this isn't the knife.
I smile my
Ow.
evil plan.
How many? Do you know how many goons are at the pool table?
Not much, just 2 right now.
You know where? I was told Brooke is here. You know where he's at?
Not sure. I think he stepped out for a bit. I don't know when he's coming back.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to beat 2 guys up, everyone. Unless someone thinks they can pickpocket them.
No, I don't believe I could do either of those things very efficiently.
That's
You guys
very
want your
fair.
faces to be seen, though? I want these guys to know who you are.
Mine has already been seen.
Pim walks past these few.
Mine's already been seen. I'm already in a bit of...
Looks at Sparrow, looks away, looks away, looks away, looks away.
I can't fight back. If I get caught again, I don't think they're gonna give me a second chance. If they just thought I ran away, it's
Look,
a lot less harsh.
All right, Lithers. You still have more mana than me, I assume, yeah?
Yes, I have all of my mana. Actually, no. I have some of my mana.
Mm. I can only imagine that is a lot more than I have right now.
What do you need?
My thought is we can probably use Volm's shadows to disguise how most of us look. Sparrow, if you don't think you can do this fight, I'm not too confident either in fighting anyone, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. You could lead Emlyn out. Get her away from here while we get Tess. Your god could help with that, right? If you would get caught or spotted, I assume. Sparrow.
We're good.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm gonna disguise most of us with Volm's shadow to try and obscure how we look. And me, Lithers, and Pim will go get Tess. You think you could lead Emlyn out of here?
I believe I could do that.
Okay. That'll be the plan then.
Okay.
Good plan.
You get Emlyn safe, and this is gonna be the first fight of my entire life.
Well, let's hope to not have it not be our last.
It won't.
Lithers, have you ever fought anyone?
Lithers is going to use some mana to give Emlyn the shadow disguise, so she doesn't have to.
Oh, I already gave that to Emlyn. I knocked
did?
it off my.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Lithers is gonna spend 20 mana on a face disguise for you and himself.
Okay.
So you guys have like this shadow disguise. Sparrow, you and Emlyn decide to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So let me move you guys over here.
Yay!
So they were confirmed safe. Now we gotta get Tess.
We gotta get Tess. I am assuming Shadow Disguise is still on.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't taken it off you.
Pim's gonna sneak through the door, ahead of these two who are disguised to look like people, but obscured, right? From my
Yeah.
understanding?
Well, if we look like the shadow disguise, we could probably just like. Well, no, you're also shadow disguise. Yeah, we look different. Yeah.
Alright, you're walking through this door. Let's see if these guys see you.
Yes. So stealth is Dex, and then +5 from Calorie being so kind to me. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, the goons do
You
not
shit
see
goons.
you.
I don't think they've spotted me.
All right.
How's their game going?
It looks pretty shit.
Damn, these guys suck.
You see one of them talking to the other, and him, and you see in the pocket of one of them is, or not even in the pocket, just in the hand of one of them is the knife.
You plan on yoinking it, or should we come in behind you?
I think Pim would have said, let me try to steal it, and if there's a commotion, rush in.
Okay.
Pim is trying to, like, stay along the walls. Which guy is it?
We'll say it's this guy.
Okay. Is he, like, playing with the knife?
He's like gesturing with it while he talks.
sorry, I just thought about how insane Pim is for a moment. There's no sneaking it directly out of his hand, but as he's gesturing, can I like try to take advantage of like flicking it out, loses his grip and drops it on the floor and it clatters, quote unquote, clatters away.
Sure.
Try to
Actually,
stealth
yeah,
it.
try to. Yeah, give me do you have anything that would just give me your dex minus
okay.
4.
Just my dex? Do I add the stealth bonus to that?
Sure, you can add stealth bonus to that.
Okay, then 7 minus 4.
Okay, full success. You flick his hand in a way that he didn't notice, and he drops the knife onto the ground.
Grabs it.
Oh, shit, hold on. And he looks down,
As he
and
reaches over
grabs
it, moves away.
you slide it.
Yeah, I slide it and it keeps going.
What the hell?
And it keeps going.
It's up.
And it keeps going. And then it raises in the air and Pim is fucking running.
What the hell? The knife's haunted? Did you see that? And the other guy's like, what? Hold on. We gotta catch that knife. And you start running.
We gotta go.
And you guys begin running. And,
Pim. I will say canonically Pim took at least 3 apples.
Nice.
Dinner for the night.
Dinner. Boy dinner.
You guys get the hell out of there. And let me
That's bestie.
bring you guys back here.
Yay!
So good job on the stealth.
The Pim in the back of my mind wanted to say, I know what you've done, and then have the knife lift in the air.
Alright, and boop. You guys don't stop running until you reach
Oh, thank God.
the home. Oh, jeez. Thanks for helping me out.
You're welcome.
Pim, like, shakes like a dog trying to get the shadows off.
Do you think we're being followed?
I don't think so.
Not out of Dead Pass, I think.
Sorry, guys, for bringing you into all this.
Mm-hmm.
I explicitly didn't want this to happen.
Actually, are we sure
Actually,
we
let me
should be
bring
staying
normal
here?
calorie back.
Yay!
Are we sure we should be staying here tonight?
Why not?
I mean, Anglo knows that this is where we usually stay. I believe they've seen you here before.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
You see Luther's standing here. This is where we depart.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
I
thought
wouldn't
I
want
was.
to stay in a house like this, and I have my own. I have my own place.
Hold on a second. What does that mean?
Well, if you ever want to visit, I live in the Grey Crown district.
You live in Grey Crown?
I see another person who spends 2 gold every day.
He leaves.
Give me a gold so I can come visit.
He leaves before you hears that. And you hear a yawn.
Oh,
Pim.
oh, the bestie. Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
Man, I was super tired. Anyways, what's going on?
How's your mana?
Pim about to stab an apple with the dagger to try and give her nutrients.
I think I'm fine now. I was super tired after you swung me around a bunch.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
The guys were causing trouble. Though you stabbed really good. I hope we won't have to deal with them much more.
Yeah, possessing an item's really a lot of work. It sucks so much energy out of me.
Blinks.
Right. Energy. I'm pretty low on it too. Let's just rest for the night. I can tell you about everything that happened tomorrow.
Sure. And Emily's like, what is this now? She's just looking at this ghost.
Huh?
Oh,
This is
that's-
Tess.
Hiya. She waves and Emily's like, okay, I'm not even gonna ask. Continues looking out the window with Sparrow.
Actually, Emlyn, I have a couple questions for you if you have the chance to answer them.
Sure.
All right, these are going to sound maybe quite a bit strange. Firstly, when did you say you were in the college again? In Grey Crown?
When? Like when
Yes.
I first started, or like?
Around where, like, years?
It's my second year there.
Interesting. Do you recall I may have asked you this before. Where are you in the list of fucking
NPCs?
criminals? No. Because we're tiny. They're not in the NPC list. Where are they?
Priests, nobles, gods, I think.
You looking for
NPCs
Dr. Minnow?
Oh, hold on. You're looking for
No, not Dr. Mena.
Looking for Hemisia?
Yes.
Sorry, here he's visible now.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Hemisia, is that a name that rings any bells?
Let me roll. Let me see if she even knows who that is.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, I think I know him. He's like one of the researchers there at the college. Doesn't teach, but
He doesn't teach, you said.
yeah, he doesn't teach.
That's strange. Something's going on with that college.
I don't know. That seems like the most normal place to me. Everyone's just looking out the window.
Emlyn, did you previously mention that you have a way to get back into the Grey Crown District?
I'd have to cross the bridge, and it's kind of
Yes.
broke right now, so.
Makes sense. Okay.
I mean, you could probably find the way through the sewers, right?
Turns and looks.
Yeah, but I don't know the way, and the sewers are pretty dangerous. There's like traps in there.
Huh.
I don't know who the hell designed that place to be such a death trap.
Probably someone who didn't want people traveling between the two without going through the bridge.
At this moment, you guys hear a knock on the door.
Oh, great.
Window.
Hold on.
No, someone's here.
Keller, open your door.
Sparrow's gonna be able to see out the thing first. Just stop her in case.
Is
Yeah,
it?
she's going to the door.
Hold on, let me grab.
Please be the bestie.
I don't see a token out there yet. Oh,
Oh.
how did you get here? That's weird.
Well, I assumed you told her where you lived or something.
Okay, yeah, then
So
yeah,
you say you're
That is
gonna-
true.
that is true.
The ghost. I'm sorry, I just realized.
Whoa. Oh, Dr. Minnow.
Oh, Dr. Minnow's here.
We got here without any issue. You scared off anybody who attempted to even look at us.
That's good. Please, do come in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me. You see Ymir like duck really he gets like he ducks under the doorway, like squeezes himself in. Ugh, man, I hate the doors in this district.
They really should make bigger
Not
ones.
very helpful to big folk.
Good evening, Dr. Minnow.
Evening. You see Ymir squeeze between you guys. Excuse me, sorry. And I was like, okay, come on, man.
All right.
Sorry. Need a corner to look cool in. He steps over here and he leans on the side. And you see Dr. Minnow look at Emlyn for like half a second longer than usual, then look back to you, Sparrow.
Does Emlyn say anything?
Emlyn does not say a single thing.
Interesting. So, to start off, might as well pull off the band-aid immediately. I believe that Dr. Hamicia may be imprisoned in relation to them currently having 2 souls.
Two souls?
Yes.
Isn't that impossible?
I believe that was the specific body of research that may have landed them in prison.
Well, there's nothing in the law that says a mortal can't have multiple souls with them.
Nothing in the law, but perhaps this is overlapping with some sort of godly scheme that may be causing the issue. Perhaps it is some forbidden knowledge that is thus being kept under wraps.
Well, if he simply has one soul, would that be fine?
I had thought about bringing that up as a possibility in any theoretical trial. We have someone who could, perhaps... Sorry, I may have misspoke. They have 2 shadows.
She stares at you. 2 shadows.
Yes.
Right. That would make sense. He was researching something about shadows.
When I was inside of the prison, there was a point where it appeared to swap that the Dr. Hamicia that I was speaking to changed dramatically, as if becoming a completely different Dr. Hamicia.
It might be the memories from the other shadow.
That's related to my prior question to you about a Professor Arbor. One of the 2 Dr. Hamicias appeared to recognize me as a student.
Wait, these memories are not just someone else's, they're his memories, but not... So,
At least from what I was able to gather initially. We did not have a whole lot of time together.
he obtained memories from another shadow. I believe maybe it's some sort of divination.
Yeah, could be, but there is certainly some discrepancies between what they said and our current reality.
Well, what are some of the discrepancies? You said he knew you personally.
Yes, he said he knew me personally. He said I was a student who had attended the college. He
Oh.
also said that my parents worked at that college.
Hmm.
I have been an orphan for the past 20 years.
What were your parents' names?
I don't. Fuck. I'd probably know first names, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but you could also just say, their last names are Arbor.
They would likely have been referred to in the departments as Professor or perhaps Researcher Arbor.
I see. So, it was your parents who went missing.
But in his recollection, they had been teaching, and quite recently as well. He also has recollections of being a teacher, which I believe I have heard that was not the case. Am I remembering
Yes.
that correctly, Tiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't believe he has the heart for teaching. Dr. Minnow chuckles a little bit. He's very self-obsessed with his own research and doesn't really have the time to teach others. Well, that's at least what he tells me.
Are there any teachers who've went missing anytime recently that might fit into that category?
Recently, no one has gone missing besides, well, the Arbors, but that was such a long time ago.
That specific body of mathematics they were asking about. What was that?
What do you mean?
He had asked me a math question.
Oh, that was a zoology equation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he had asked me about a zoology equation to see if I matched the knowledge that he had previously from me. I'm not sure if it means anything, but let me see if I can write it down. Do you have a piece of paper?
She holds out a piece of paper for you.
Thank you. I go over and grab the pencil for the table. I do not sit down. It is not my turn.
Yeah.
I attempt to write down the equation he gave me from memory.
Sure.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Something like very important that you just recently experienced. So
I hand that over to Dr. Minna.
well, this is a basic equation on zoology. If someone were studying the subject, it would be quite easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy. This would be very hard. How well did you do?
I did my best. I made some assumptions based on the rudimentary mathematics behind all of it, but I wasn't able to give a specific answer. He deemed it acceptable. And apparently the exact same answer I had given him previously.
Well, it would make sense. She thinks for a second. The beginning of this month would have been when the new classes would have started, and if you had theoretically had his class, he would have given this question to you at some point. She kind of paces back and forth. Well, we have all these clues, but I don't really know how we should proceed forward.
That leads me to my second request.
Yes, sure.
The location of the package. I believe it is intended to me.
Oh, I see. Did he talk about some sort of package?
No, just an address.
Very strange, but if these are... Was it from the other memories or from our Dr. Amicia?
I don't know the difference.
I see. Well, I suppose be careful. I don't know if I know the other Dr. Amicia. And I don't know how trustworthy that one is.
Oh, yes, the actual address to find. If you would be able to bring it to me, I might have answers.
Yes, I can pick it up for you.
Okay. I believe it is at 7893 Roy Alley.
And the specific instruction with that was look under the chimney.
Look under the chimney. I wrote down behind the chimney. I would recommend not checking on it until you bring it back to me, just in case.
Sure. I'll take a look. Ymir, you see Ymir already asleep. It's time to go. All right. And you see these two go to leave.
I hope I haven't made like 12 mistakes.
Yay!
Ymir is actually a fucking member of the
Of the
Inquisition.
guys, yeah.
They're an inquisitor in disguise.
He would never.
I think Ymir's cool.
Two shadows.
Also,
Some people
I'm working
don't
on
think
his.
Are you working on the axe?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you give it a roll because you got parts. You get a +4.
Okay. What is my overall negative again?
Your overall negative. I remember. I think it was like -15. So it's -14 now.
And I got a +4. So with the +4 from the parts, it's a -10.
Yep. And then you add your Magitech skill and your attribute.
Yeah.
Can I roll anything prior to the roll being made to make this better?
Unless you got
As a spell?
Magitech.
As in a spell, luckiness.
You know
A
who has
spell?
Magitech.
You can use a luck token if you have to bring it up one step.
I think I'm in a net 0 luck token right now.
I think so.
I say never mind then.
Did I go into the negatives? Or is that only for me?
It's only for you.
Okay.
I have Magitech.
Oh, you can use Magitech to assist, but you'd be taking that -14.
You could miss out.
Would my mishap
Your
help
mishap
the process?
would not destroy whatever Keller is doing.
Okay. Then I'll try to help regardless.
Wait.
Huh?
No, go on.
Okay.
You'd give him a +2 if it's partial, or +4 if it's full.
Okay. Fuck.
Damn.
And this is beyond what you understand.
Pim looks at these parts and it's just like it's like a monkey bashed them apart on a rock.
Wow, you must be a professional at this.
Who would break it like this?
Oh my god! You got
All right, Tiny.
minus-
Tiny, I'm.
No,
Can I just turn this into a failure?
Sure, you can turn it into a failure.
All right, I'm spending another 10 mana because I got a bunch of mana still in the bank. I'm spending 7 mana and bringing this up by 3 to turn it into a 1. Is that all right, Tiny?
Yeah.
I sense an imminent
Calorie.
explosion.
It was like you sense this
Calorie,
about to
that spark!
explode in your face, and then Sparrow, just knowing what to do, just immediately with a grease fire, you just put the lid on it. He just takes a piece of magic and puts a lid on it before it explodes.
Calorie seeing some part sparking like crazy, knowing she's making a fire axe.
Ah, it's working.
you stop it imminently.
I'd rather you not burn the house down.
I had a vision of a giant explosion.
Oh. Okay, I'll do this outside from now on.
That's dangerous for a separate reason.
Well, I'll go
Right.
behind the house.
Wouldn't that still?
That's still in the public.
No, nothing exists
Oh.
that way.
Yes, you're referring to the empty void.
I thought we were supposed to ignore that.
Well, apples are supposed to be animals, but everything's different today.
Apples.
No, I don't think anyone. I think the worry would be someone seeing me from the road. So if I'm just behind the house,
I guess.
should be fine. I think
Mm.
I could go down the well.
That, I think, has been the worst option so far.
You just don't like any of my ideas.
I think it's fine that you do it in the house, as long as someone
Okay.
else is watching and can put out the fire.
All right.
Anyways, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, Emlyn.
Good night. You see Tess wave. Good night, Emlyn.
Pim is going to look at the apple. Apple time. Apple time.
Roll your apple. It
Let me
is.
find it.
If you want to know how much apple is plus. Oh, apple is -1. Sorry.
Okay.
What if I cook it?
You can cook it.
I can cook it.
You
Do you want me
can
to?
make
Bake
You want to
apple.
bake the? You want me to bake the apple?
Time to bake
It's
the apple.
it is a +1 ingredient if you bake it.
Time to bake it.
Would you like for me to prepare that for you so you're not eating just a raw apple as your only meal?
I would like that very much.
Okay. All right,
Need
cooking
more
this
of,
apple for one person.
Need more of that flesh.
All right. I think it's a straight D20 plus your cooking.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, no modifier, skill level.
All right. It is a +1 food now.
Yay!
Here
Thank
you go.
you. Thank
Well
you very,
warmed.
very much.
Ah, I'm sure that brought out all of the sugar. Right.
Yes, baking fruit really does actually assist in sweetening it.
Let's
Hey,
go!
it really did.
I feel alive again.
The ironic that you get the huge bonus right before going to sleep and losing it immediately.
There's actually
Listen,
quite a few
it's,
things.
it's to get good dreams.
Another interesting thing about apples is that you can actually ferment them into alcohol.
Oh.
Yes, the alcohol specific to apples is called cider.
Ooh,
I should have
Sounds
taken
tasty.
more of them.
how many did you take?
I only took these, well, 2 now.
The 2 on the table.
Well, next time we're there, we can take more.
Right.
I
Just saying, not knowing the situation.
I pray to Geist that we do not need to go back there anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I gotta do my
Yeah.
nightly prayers.
Oh yes, say hi to Vom for me and thank them.
Yeah.
Make sure to write your name so that you can sleep in the chair tonight, unless you want me to.
He says, healing a stab wound.
I guess I'll sleep in the chair today.
Okay.
Usually I just like sitting on the roof.
Oh, well, you can still do that. Actually sounds
Oh.
really nice.
She floats up
Waves.
and waves at you. Night.
Good night. Good night, Calorie.
Good night. I'll be in bed soon. It's not gonna be an all-nighter this time.
That's good.
Crawls.
Been way
in.
too much happening for all that.
And
Climbs up the ladder.
As everyone goes to sleep, we turn back the clock a couple hours.
We're so fucked.
Rest in peace, midnight.
As we
Rest in peace, midnight.
look at a figure
Oh!
sitting in a room.
No!
You see him working tirelessly. He had begged Brooke to not kill his sister or come after his family. And they decided to give him, for his outstanding debt, they decided to give him one job. Read these books. Find out how to navigate the catacombs and the sewers. Expand their trade routes. And they'll leave them alone. So he sits and he works. As a figure pops into the room, squints at him. This is not Emlyn, and disappears.
I'm gonna kill Volm.
And that is
Son of a fucking
where we
bitch,
end this
Daddy!
session.
Haven't we asked Volm about?
No,
We've
you
never-
remember you walked up to the locked door and
No.
you were like,
No, I thought we
Lewis, why
showed.
don't you have Volm look through it? He's like, okay.
No, I
He
thought we
looks
showed
through.
Volm the image before.
Yeah.
I don't think. I
No.
don't
They've
think
seen
we have,
Calories'
no.
memories.
No, they've seen her memories as a little baby
Oh,
when she was on the pirate ship.
Did
before
they ask
the orphaning.
Volm about Calories' memories of
I don't think so.
when I
No.
was having my first crisis of like, am I real? I'm like, hey, Volm, you've seen Calories' memories. Are those memories real? Does Calorie remember the thing? The being a fucking orphan with me?
He might not have that we're looking for Walt.
Ah,
It's
that's
beautiful.
fucked up.
It was so funny. Anyways, that was a great one. Thank you guys for coming out and watching.
Fucker. Absolute bastard.
Thank you. Thanks, chat.
Thank
Have a good
you
one.
for coming. Have a good night. Bye.